Yada that boy. Hey, tap in, nigga. Log in. Smoke a lot radio. We going all in. It's your host with the most Culado smoke. Yuck mouth in the building, man. Shout out to my co-host, man, Simone Titty Taylor. You know, she doing her money grab thing, you know what I mean? Doing her trucker, big girl trucker thing, you feel me? Shout out to sis getting to that bag. You know, Kato also getting to that bag, man. So salute to my co-host, man. Go get your bread, man. As soon as y'all come back, y'all know what I mean? It's still here for you, you dig? But while we doing our thing, man, I want to say what's up to you, man. Shaniqua, you know what I mean? You always here, man. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all, because y'all always here too. Late night Shaniqua, you back in the A, huh? You back in the A. You going to the funeral, Shaniqua? Recipes to take off also, man. Before we get this started, man. Condolences to his family. Um, Everybody out there in Atlanta that's going through it, the record label, you know, close friends, industry friends, family members, you know. We lost a fucking legend, man. So, you know, the funeral is supposed to be at the I think it's gonna be at the football stadium. Yeah, the football stadium, man. So it's gonna be huge, man. So yeah, rest in peace to the boss, man. I still can't get over that shit, bro. This shit is too mainly happening every motherfucking day, man. You know, rapping is the most dangerous job, man. Period right now, man. Salute to y'all tapping in. I see everybody tapping in, man. Let me see where everybody tapping in from. Birmingham and this motherfucker. I see you, Fresno and this bitch. Let me get tapped in too. Let me get y'all on the screen, on the Big Daddy Boy screen, so I can see y'all instead of having to get close to this goddamn computer. I can see y'all on the big screen. Booyah, there we go. Yada da boy. Booyah, big screen. Ah, okay, come on, chat. Where the chat at? Okay, Houston and this motherfucker H-Town. You know what I mean? H-Town down. You feel me? Ohio in this bitch. East Detroit. What up, though? Huh? My Ohio players in this motherfucker. I see you, boy. Yeah. He said, what up with Killer City? Oh, Missouri, man. Killer City. KC in this motherfucker. I see you, boy. Frisco in this bitch. Okay. Yeah. Y'all motherfucking Niners doing good, this motherfucker. Niners tearing shit up. Bang, bang, Niner gang. San Antonio, what it do? I see you, boy. Uh-huh. Kentucky in this motherfucker. Jonestown in this motherfucker. Oakland Town business in this motherfucker, mate. What's happening, bro? Yada da. You know, different lingos. Everybody got different lingos from everywhere they come from. So, you know, I try to throw that lingo at you. You feel me? But my lingo, yada da, boy. Your area lingo, you feel me? Pop your whip, pop your shit. Yada da. Me, I am him, not them. You dig? Yada da. Salute to all y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Smoke Like Radio, Dolo style. You know what I mean? You know how we do this shit. I'm still gonna continue to shout y'all out. Sacramento in the building. Speaking of Sacramento, we will be in Sacramento this Sunday at the Sacramento Kings versus the Warriors game. We will be performing halftime. We are the halftime show, the motherfucking Loonies, performing this Sunday in Sacramento at the Sacramento Kings versus the Warriors game. Show up and show the fuck out, because we show the fuck is. You dig? Yeah, Sacramento show up, man. Power moves. You know, we still, like I posted, nigga, I still rap. You know, shout out to the podcast niggas that hung up they jerseys and the bleachers, but nigga, I still rap, bruh. You feel me? So yeah, we still doing big shit. So we'll be Sacramento Kings halftime show. If y'all fuck with the Kings, if y'all fuck with the Warriors, pull up, man, get a ticket, man, and enjoy the motherfucking game. And enjoy us some halftime show. Yeah, it is. Power moves, man. Power moves, man. Yeah, man. LBC in the building. I see y'all, boy. I see you, North Oakland in this motherfucker. Bush Ride, man. The North Pole, man. Polar bear niggas in this motherfucker. I see you, boy. Come on, man. I'm tapped in everywhere. I fuck with everybody, boy. No Frank Ocean. Ah, cool. You feel me? Yeah, man. Everybody tapping in. Late night yuck letter, man. Fucking with y'all on the late night wop. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all, though. We gonna get right to it, though, man. Breaking news. Kyrie's suspension has been lifted. The Brooklyn Nets say that, hey, he's not on the suspension list no more. That means he could come back to play. You dig? So, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Charles Barkley, all that shit for nothing, my nigga. All that cooning and spooning for nothing, my nigga. They want the nigga back. He threatened to leave. They like, nah, nigga, nah, nigga. Nike might take him back after. And Nike's supposed to drop them, but his shoes are still up. Like, how they gonna drop them, but his shoes still for sale, and they higher. They actually went up. Come on, bruh. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Shout out to the NBA players that stood up, not the sucker ass house niggas. You know what I mean? The field niggas. You know what I mean? Jason Williams. You know what I mean? Jaylen Brown. You know what I mean? The NBPA. You know what I mean? Yeah, players think that's far as the stipulations that they have for Kyrie to do, them like 6 or 7 steps he had to do. I think it was 5 or 6 steps. Let me not put a 7. Like 5 or 6 steps he had to do to be able to be now on top of being suspended, having to pay $500,000 that they denied, they didn't want it. What's it called? The JDL or the ADL? ADL. The ADL didn't want. So suspend them. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. They mad at Kyrie because he didn't take that jabby jab. They mad that he stand on business and he ain't with the bullshit and he ain't bowing down. That nigga was ready to give it all up. Like, fuck it. I'm not meeting with nobody, nigga. I'm not apologizing no more times. I apologized one time. And when he apologized, niggas was like, oh, that's not sincere. Oh, he don't sound sincere. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? How can you tell a motherfucker how to apologize? Like, oh, that was sincere enough. Oh, get your bitch ass out of here, man. Period. It's a shame though how, other black men try to tear black men down. Like, it's bad enough that the powers that be is tearing this man down. Then you got your own race tearing you down. Like, what type of bullshit is that? What type of unity is that? You know? I was watching Craig Facts, and him and DeJuan was arguing over the same shit. And DeJuan was like, LeBron is a fucking coon, man. And Craig was like, nah, man, you got to give out a call, my nigga. You got to have a meeting and telling them you about to do this, my nigga. You can't go to war without finances and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, I know Kyrie got a shitload of fucking money, so he got finances. He got people behind him, people that's backing him. Obviously, all these NBA players that done stood up, so he got people behind him. So I don't quite get what Craig is saying. And then DeJuan was like, bruh, Brian, he just did some cool shit. You know what I mean? Period. He shouldn't have said nothing about that dude. He should have just shut the fuck up. You can support somebody or not support somebody by just shutting the fuck up. You ain't got to add motherfucking fire to the flame, gas to the flame, none of that shit, bruh. Period. You could just be neutral on the shit, man. Like, bro, we talking about basketball, man. Period. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. I'm talking about what I did on the court tonight. How many scores, how many points I got with the defense, the offense. I'm not here to talk about other people's issues. That's how you should handle it. But when you take a black man down and you being a black man and you know how hard it was for you to get into the NBA, how hard it was for Kyrie to get in the NBA, like literally having to play all these games, having to strength condition yourself, shoot 1,000 fucking shots every fucking day to really get your craft up to be selected and to be drafted in the NBA. That's like a lottery pick, my nigga. You got everybody around the world playing this shit, man. And only a select few get chose, get drafted. So for motherfucker to try to take all the motherfucker accolades away because of a fucking tweet, that's asinine and that's way overboard. And the shit that they try to have him do. Bro, Jason Williams broke this shit down the best. I gotta play what Jason Williams said right quick. Detroit singing. Yeah, Lil Yachty. You know what I mean? Lil Yachty. Ain't nothing too much. Yeah, man. Listen, man. It's hard to get into the NBA, the NFL, all that shit. Once a motherfucker finally accomplish it and get there, man, for your own like ex teammate to try to shit on you, man, that ain't a good look, bro. That ain't being a real nigga, man. You know. And then it's like it's really just staying in place. You know, a lot of people made a lot of sense. You know, Barkley getting a shitload of money right now. He just got bonus stuff. Brian just got labeled a billionaire. Motherfuckers don't want to lose their money. You know what I mean? At all. You know, niggas want to keep that status. But I had Corey Holcomb edit it up right now. But before we do any of that, man, I gotta shout out my sponsors. Yada that boy! Sponsored by wow! Royal Blunts. You dig? Yes, sir. Royal Blunts, man. Get your hemp wraps, man. Get your nakeds, man. Get your blunts and roses, baby. These are so delightful for the females, man. Get your blunts and roses, man. We got rollers, we got grinders, we got everything you need for your smoke desire. You feel me? We got palm leaves, we got everything you need, baby. Go to your favorite gas station, your favorite smoke shop, your favorite dispensary, your favorite liquor store, and ask for Royal Blunts and tell them Yuck Mouth sent you and Smoke a Lot Radio sent you, baby. Yada that boy. Stay loyal to Royal. Go follow them on all social media platforms at Royal Blunts and hit them at royalblunts.com and get your own super swag bag together, fella. You feel me? Royal Blunts. Stay loyal to Royal. Yada that boy. Yeah, big boy sponsor, man. I love Royal Blunts, man. They've been down with us since day motherfucking one, baby. You feel me? Black owned, black excellence, black unity. Get it. Yada da. Also sponsored by La Yenta Tequila. Ba 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 ba. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see the bottle with the poncho. You see the beads indeed. You see the woo. Ooh, big boy bottle, baby. Ooh, ooh. This right here has been aged for 9 years, my brethren. Top tequila. You feel me? Step your tequila game all the way up and rock with Leyenda de Tequila. De Mexico. The Legends of Mexico. You feel me? So follow them on all social media platforms at Tequila Leyenda de Mexico. You feel me? The legends of this shit, baby. And this shit tastes better than a bottle look. You better believe that. It's gonna put you on your ass, man. Age 9 years, man. Exotic tequila, man. You feel me? Step your tequila game up, baby. Yada da. Let's get back to the show, Turbo. It is. You feel me? Also sponsored by SmokeALotRecords.com, man. Go to SmokeALotRecords.com, purchase your merch, purchase your albums, purchase everything you need, you know what I mean, to support the kid, man. You know what I mean? Definitely, man. Support the movement, you know, and fuck with it. You know what I mean? Straight up. Appreciate y'all, man. Go to SmokeALotRecords.com and order some shit, man. Order the One Mob joints, you know what I mean? The ice cream, man. The Loonies, we got all the shit up there. Regime shit, everything up there, baby. Albums, DVDs, all the old school albums and DVDs. Y'all want that shit up there for sale. And anything you buy come with a motherfucking what I used to call the motherfucker, man. What the motherfucker called? A super care pack. That's all it comes with. A fan pack. I call it a fan pack because it's you get a signed autograph, you get a signed album, you get all the other shit, free Royal Blunt stuff, free all types of shit. You know what I mean? You might get an album, you might get a DVD. You know what I mean? Every time somebody purchases something, they get something free from me. So, you get more than what you purchase, man. So, and we ship overseas. You did. Yada da. Mm-hmm. Shanique will let them know. Oh, cheesy, my sis. But yeah, let's get back to it, man. I want to laugh, man. Let's laugh right quick, man. Before we really want to get Jason Williams though, right quick. Let me see, man.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Boss, and Jordan Peele's Nope was one of the scariest and most unsettling movies of this year. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her. Somehow they...
Ah, man, bullshit. I fucked up. Let me get to Jason Williams, man. He said some shit, man.
For all your hemp wellness needs, information, a little different than some of these mother... We wish Shannon Sharp would have done, yo, worthy enough for you to... I look at people as human beings. Shit, with a state of empathy, right?
Shout out Bio Hip Hop.
Every day of my life, I approach it with a state of empathy, right? Regardless of what color, what creed, what race you are, I look at people as human beings. I think that's important. But life is always about taking a stand and holding principles. So I want to explain what I feel like my stance is as a black male in this world, okay? And conversations that I've had with my brothers and sisters in the black community. And I want you guys to empathize with it and hear me on it. So when I hear what Kyrie Irving has to...
Fair use, nigga. Yada da. Back to Jason.
Go through in order to be reinstated, I'm appalled. I'm appalled. And let me give you examples of how I feel like we don't have the same energy and hold other people who have dealt with racial tropes accountable. So when Sarah Silverman does blackface, or when Don Imus says nappy-headed hose, or when Howard Stern calls somebody the N-word in the skit, or when Brett Favre takes money from the state of Mississippi, we don't ask them to get sensitivity training. We don't ask them to donate $500,000. We don't ask them to meet with the Black National Caucus. They apologize. And then, you know what? The rest of the world moves on. But what I feel like is happening here, and that's how in the black community, like we've been told that's how the process works, right? Think about that, Britt. That's how the process works. Oh, so
look what he just said. He just said, when Howard Stern said all them N-words and them nasty stuff about black people, he'd have had to go to the Black Caucus and learn lessons about, you know, how to treat black people. He'd have had to pay $500,000 to you know what I mean, to some type of charity for a Negro fund or something. The shit that they was making Kyrie do has never been done in life. Period. That's why the NBA players stood the fuck up. Let's hear what Jason had to say.
somebody does a blackface, it was a misunderstanding. We got it. Okay? You know, is that person really racist? Probably not. Was it ignorant? Probably so. Okay, we understand it. We move forward. We don't like it. We would love to hold them accountable. But society and having a lot of black people in positions of power, we don't have the governability to do that. But what we feel like happens with Kyrie is even after an apology, it's not enough. We feel like there needs to be more. And a lot of people I've spoken to over the last couple of days talk about this thing. Older mentors of mine talk about buck breaking. It's so we talk about tropes. This is something that we feel like in the black community that happens.
Yo, see what Jason Williams is saying right now, buck breaking. You feel me? That's what they used to do in the slavery days, where they'd take the biggest, buffest, like Shaquille O'Neal type of slave, you know what I mean, on the plantation. The one that want to, you know what I mean, get tough and all that shit. You know what I mean? The one that want to rebel. They will publicly beat the shit out this motherfucker, right? You know, lashing, you know what I mean? He probably get hung in front of everybody, right? To let you motherfuckers know to stay in place and not to ever get out of pocket. And this is the biggest, strongest of y'all. And if we fucked him up, good luck with y'all. You know what I mean? So it's buck breaking. It's putting fear in people's heart, you know what I mean, for speaking up, you know what I mean, or for being woke. I guess being woke is anti-Semitic or against the law right now. You know what I mean? Freedom of speech, I guess, is anti-Semitic or against the law right now. So, you know, that's what he's talking about, buck breaking. Once somebody sees somebody's career, you know, they finances and all they, you know what I mean, businesses and everything, They partnerships go down the drain. You know, that's buck breaking. Niggas don't want to get, you know, whooped by the master. You know what I mean? Get lashed by the master, hung by the master in front of everybody and lose all your money, your resources, and everything that you accomplished in life. You know, so it got people scared to speak up. It got people scared. That's why you got the NBA players. You know what I mean? Oh, he's an idiot. He's an idiot for that. He's a dummy. Like you got ex-ball players that have been through the scrutiny and shit that comes with being a ball player that's really speaking up like, whoa, you know what I mean? So that's buck breaking. Niggas afraid to lose they shit. You dig? Yada da.
Happened way back in the day where if there was a slave that was defiant, right, he got broken in front of everybody in order to show that he was not in a position of power. And that at the end of the day, he had to do what he was told to do because that's what was mandated of him. And there's a bigger situation going on. What's happening with Kyrie Irving? If the Nets don't want him to be there, just say you don't want him to be there. But we should hold everybody accountable, even owners of teams accountable with things that are happening in other countries, i.e. China and Uyghurs and the Muslim genocide that is occurring that we hear Enes Kanter talk about. But we don't keep the same energy for everybody. We pick and choose what conversational points we want to make more polarizing. And I might lose my job. I might lose deal opportunities in the future for speaking out about even the platforms that continue to promote and profit a movie that is considered anti-Semitic to billions of people. They don't have to be accountable. Who is accountable? But we're going to put everything on the shoulders of Kyrie Irving, who, even though he said, I cannot be anti-Semitic because if I know where I came from, stating that he's one of the 4 lost tribes. He's saying that blacks and Jews come from the same entity, the same thing. But we don't want to understand nuance. We want to be triggered.
Whoa, you hear that? The 12, I got this grill in my mouth, excuse me. No Frank Ocean. Hey, the fucking gold grill, man. Yeah, anyway. Goddamn, made me forget. But what the fuck he just say? My bad, y'all. What the fuck he just say? Goddamn, let me rewind it back, man. Goddamn, I forgot.
Continue to promote and profit a movie that is considered anti-Semitic to billions of people.
Oh, that's right. Him saying about the 4 tribes that Kyrie is claiming that he's part of the 4 tribes. You know what I mean? And that he's Semitic, right? So it's 12 tribes of Israel, right? Everybody's descendants of Shem, Abraham, you know, Canaan, Ham, Isaac. You know, it was a lot of brothers and a lot of family members, right? Ham, you know, had the curse, which made his children, his people, dark skinned, right? But Ham still was a brother, you know, he was a part of that bloodline, right? So that's all Kyrie is saying, that, yo, the black race and the Jewish race come from the same bloodline, you know? That's all we saying. That's all he's saying. Not we, but he's saying. I really don't know that, you know, what is it called? Anthropology. I don't know all the details about it, man. You have to go, you know, to a Hebrew Israelite who could break it all down to you. But I basically, synopsis is that, yo, if you go in the Bible and you read Genesis chapter 11:10 on down, you know, it would, describe what Jason is talking about and what Kyrie is talking about and what Kanye is talking about, you know. And the whole thing is that it shouldn't be illegal to speak on this. And as we see, it's illegal. Like, this shit is like committing a murder. You feel me? You can't speak on the relationship between blacks and Jews. You can't. You can't. It's forbidden. You can't do it. So that's where we at with it. And, you know, it's consequences. Motherfuckers would say you're a rapist. Motherfuckers would say you're a dolphin. Motherfuckers would say you know, anti-Semitic. You hate Jewish people. You worship Hitler. You know, it's all types of shit coming down the pipeline, right? Just because a motherfucker saying that he's a part of something that's in the Bible. It's saying this in the Bible. Holy text. and you're getting crucified for the same shit. So yeah, let's let Williams finish up, and then we're gonna get to Corey. Yada da.
They don't have to be accountable. Who is accountable? But we're gonna put everything on the shoulders of Kyrie Irving, who, even though he said I cannot be anti-Semitic because if I know where I came from, stating that he's one of the 4 lost tribes. He's saying that blacks and Jews come from the same entity, the same thing. But we don't want to understand nuance. We want to be triggered by words, and we like fire, and we like things that are, you know, going viral on social media, and everybody has some kind of hot take, and we're calling people idiots, and we're calling people names because that's what we do. We just destroy each other. I ain't gonna destroy each other, man. I'm not gonna do that. Is Kyrie Irving anti-Semitic? Hell no. Could he have gone about it maybe a different way? That's what I would have advised him to do. But I'm not going to let you guys sit out here and make this dude out to be like he is a villain, like he is a bad person. He is looking to explore his heritage. Now, you can crucify me if you want. I don't give a damn anymore. It's time for people to start speaking out with nuance and speaking out on the principles they stand for.
Get him.
That's all I'll say.
Hey, man, talk your shit, Jason. He said, I don't give a hell no more. He said, I don't give a hell no more. I could lose all this shit, man. It's time for motherfuckers to speak up, man. This shit is wrong, bro. It's not right. It's not motherfucking right, man. I could play the dude that the author and the director of Hebrews to Negroes. I could play a debate with him right now with a rabbi. And he shits on the rabbi with facts. I could play a little dabba-doo of it. And it's the one of the most famous it's the rabbi that they sent to talk to Nick Cannon, I think. Man, he shitted on that rabbi with facts. Facts. I could pull that up, man. Put them thumbs up if y'all want me to pull that up. I'll pull Corey up, though. Right now, let Corey HOLCOMB talk his shit. But, man, listen, man. That boy destroyed the rabbi, my G. I mean, with facts and literature. He's naming Bible scripture, Torah scriptures. Like, he's going crazy. And the rabbi can't, he just keep on saying that, well, we took, we know what the bloodline is. Since then, we've been keeping track. We've been writing it down and keeping track of what the bloodline is. Okay, cool. What's the other bloodline? He pulls it up like, okay, woo, woo, woo. Yo, he goes ape shit on his rabbi, man. And salute to the rabbi, no disrespect, but he was just comparing facts. It wasn't like no disrespect. It was just comparing facts, and he's trying to prove that, there was black, you know, Hebrew Israelites, you know what I mean? Basically, black Hebrews. Let's get to Corey, though. Corey did this one, too. How y'all doing tonight, man? You know what I mean? Hold up, Big Swole Up. How y'all feel about this shit, man? I could put the chat out. I could put it out. Y'all could tap in with me and fuck with me one time. No Frank Ocean. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to put the rabbi joint up? Yeah, y'all don't want me to do this, man. If I put the rabbi joint up, oh my Lord, this gonna get clipped. I ain't tripping. I ain't monetized. Who give a fuck, man? But he destroyed the rabbi, man. Let me find this. If I find this rabbi joint, it's a fucking rap. I see this shit about 3 days ago, so let me look through my shit. Let me look. I'm gonna get it for y'all though. We gonna get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Damn, man. Come on. Come on. I'm going through my history, y'all. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. Let me just pull it up. What the nigga name is? Somebody type bro name. Hey, type bro name. What's bro name that made the documentary? Okay, I seen that. I think I'm getting close. What's the name of bro? Type his name on the chat so I could just look it up instead of just doing all this scrolling and shit down my ooh out. But he murdered this guy. I mean, with facts. I'm just gonna play a little ooh-wop of it, but he, woo. What's dude name? Ron, Dalton. Ron Dalton. Okay, Ron Dalton. Ron Dalton. Ron Dalton. Ron Dalton. Okay, press release. Okay. That should break up all this shit. Okay, well, Ron Dalton press release. Fuck that. Earth's Rabbi. By search. No, man. Come on, man. Hold on, I almost got it, man. Let me just put his name up. Dalton. Spiritual combat. Oh, here we go.
And like I said, he's getting ready to put out a documentary. As a handful for almost 1,000, King Solomon got out of Egypt. Ancestors from Iberian safety, like Rabbi Yehuda Halevi. Everyone go to his Wikipedia page to look into it. He'll see straight up that there was a code of Torah law, like the blockchain, that was passed down from generation to generation. So my question to him was, you can...
Fair use. This is the rabbi talking against Ron. You know, he's telling you what I said. It's through lineage. You know what I mean? And they took, they wrote everything down. So peep out what the rabbi's saying and peep out what Ron's saying.
Reference with people, but what about their writings and their laws? And so I feel like this is a huge chunk missing in the spiritual awakening of this community that we're dealing with, of your community, that I feel honored that you let me in to have this conversation right now. All right. Well, this is the thing I gotta say.
That's Ron.
Harry knows the truth. Harry, the children of Israel, when they were in Egypt for 400 years, did they? Would it be safe to say that they mixed with a lot of the Egyptians and the Cushites that lived in the land? I mean, Joseph had an Egyptian wife, right? Correct. Was the Egyptians back then, were they black or were they white? I don't think that society. No. You know the history. You know what Herodotus said. You know different scholars say. You know what the pictures look like on the walls in Egypt. You know what the wooden statues of the Egyptians with afros and brown skin, what they look like. So were they black? Were they white? Yeah. Well, just to put this into context, you're answering my elaborate question with going back in time, 1,000 or 2,000 years. I just want to throw that out there. But from my understanding of history, yes, we're dealing with a period of dark-skinned people, which I've never denied on record that was the color of most people back then. But I also know that there were codes and societies that had mixed colors because your color didn't determine your standing in a society. It was rather your class, maybe on your wealth, etc. So you would have had in ancient Rome or ancient Greece maybe very influential, high-profile, dark-skinned people who had powerful positions. And I would speculate over the last 1,000, 2,000 years that may have been the same in Egypt. So let me go again. We're dancing around the point that I'm trying to really solidify here for your viewers who, when I'm not on the line, you can kind of speak about me and what I've said and spin the story your way. But now I'm here, I'm in front of your face, and I'm calling you out and saying, what's good? You're right. So what we're going to do is, because you like to dance, and you like to say a lot of mumbo jumbo, but I'm not going to dance. Wait, Harry, listen, Harry. The sons of Ham, were they?
Fair use. So y'all can see that he really talking to Rabbi Harry. This is the famous one. This is the one that's like, he's like the Rizza Islam of the Jewish community. Like he's the famous young one that talks on all the shows and all the podcasts and whatnot. He's a rabbi. That's Ron on the left, and that's the rabbi on the right. Fair use. But you see, tearing them apart.
People of color, were they black? Were they people of color? Were they black people? Were they, yes or no? That's the question. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Were they black or were they white? The sons of Ham. Yeah. Well, let me just be very clear with this. I've been saying this the whole time. Irregardless of this, I just answered the question, Harry. Say yes or no. Were they black or were they white? You should know this. I know for certain that people back then were marrying and having genetic breeding amongst multiple different tribes and colored skin people. And I know for certain that color had nothing to do with the formation of. Harry, you just said that. You just said that, Harry. You're repeating yourself. What color were the Cushites? The Cushite Nubians, the sons of Ham. What were the Cushite Nubians? I'll tell you like this. In my world of scholarly debate, when you ask me a question, you have to say what point you're going to try to prove. Okay, I'm going to show you my point. So basically, I'm going to prove to you from the time before the Exodus to after the Exodus, before the Israelites had a king with King Saul, before they had King David, before they had King Solomon, that the Hebrew Israelites in those days were people of color. They were not the Ashkenazi Sephardic Jews. Therefore, I don't care what you say about the XLR from 900 AD. If you could trace your lineage back to King Solomon, King David, then you're basically saying something that's impossible, because the people back in those days, around 1000 BC, around 900 BC, they had just literally not within 500 years got out of Egypt and were running around the wilderness. Then they went to the land of Canaan. In the land of Canaan, they were mixing around with the Canaanites. They were mixing around. Well, they already had Egyptian blood in them. They already had Cushite blood with them with Moses and Zipporah. And then you add another component. You have Cushite, Egyptian, and then Canaanite. In the book of Judges, chapter 3, it talks about the children of Israel and how all the people started mixing with the Canaanites. But then this is the thing. Now you go to the time of King Solomon, King David, before you even had any sieges from Babylon or Assyria. But you're saying that you still can date back your lineage going back to King David, King Solomon, 1,000% with 1,000% certainty. And if I ask you, were the sons of Ham black or white? You know that they were black. You know that the Canaanites were black. You know that the Egyptians were black. You know that the Cushites were black. So the Hebrew Israelites came out of Egypt, and before they even had King Saul, they were already black from mixing with the sons of Ham for almost 1,000 years. And then you're gonna tell me that during the Assyrian and Babylonian siege, that the children of Israel all of a sudden turned to what looks like you, a Sephardic Jew with red hair and a red beard, and you're saying around 600 BC, which is about 300 years after King David, King Solomon, it all of a sudden changed from black to white. Where did that happen? Where did that happen, Harry? Because you just basically said that from 900 AD on is where you have written records. You're not cracking any codes over here. Let me just give a quick response. You wasted so many words to prove a point that you didn't need proving. You're not using critical thinking. You're not using logic and critical thinking, Harry. That's critical thinking and logic. I'll just dissect your thought right now and let you know that you're very wrong. First of all, you don't need to prove to anyone and waste time to say that the children of Israel weren't white originally. If you look at what Judah the Prince wrote down 2,000 years ago, he was an exilarch, which exilarchs were the representatives of the house of David all the way to the year 900. He wrote down that the children of Israel were not white. So the Jews themselves have an original teacher. So you're wasting all this time telling your people. You could have just listened to the Torah and our literature, and that would have said for certain. But, you look at all of a sudden, King Solomon, say he had 1,000 wives. You don't know the genetic mixing of the people of Israel. We recorded which families were from the line of King David, which families were converts. And there was, Greeks and Israelites were having relations in the Mediterranean area. And the Israelites went into Africa. And they did go towards Iraq, and they went towards Syria, and they went towards India. They went around the whole world. This narrative that only you and your friends could be part of the house of Israel. And then you say, even these people in Spain were part of my team, but you neglect what they've actually taught about the Torah. And this is my one point that I'm still seeing you can't address, because you're just going back into time and trying to prove that the original Israelite must have been black. So that that means the Torah that they wrote down in 1100. What does that have to do with the color of the original Israelite? Let's address the question. So you just...
All right, enough of that. That nigga just tap dance. That nigga moonwalk. That rabbi just cha-cha slid all around the guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. So, this is the debate with a rabbi. And he can't tell Ron that, his facts are wrong. He basically said, yeah, they were black and they mixed and everybody mixed and you can't tell how many, King Solomon had 1,000 wives. You don't know how many. Like, come on, but you're still agreeing to it, right? He's still agreeing to it. So what does that got to do with the Torah though? The Torah, like, nigga, didn't he just say all the descendants of Shem and Abraham and Canaan and Cam and God, he just broke it all down in scriptures and every name scriptures and like hey, Ron is deep. Hey, Ron is deep. That they don't want to have a debate with Ron. That's why they going at KYRIE. Like why they ain't going at the director? He game tight. Because if he go on a TV show or debate somebody, he gonna have his facts right. You know what I mean? And they better come prepared. You know what I mean? And then when he have his facts right, they don't want the world to know that. You know what I mean? That little information I just showed y'all, they don't want the world to know that. What he was talking about. You know? I don't want you to know about that. He said then all of a sudden, they went from black to white with a red beard like you. How the fuck did that happen? He cooked him. I told you, Ron ain't no joke. He ain't put that book out for nothing. He know exactly what the fuck he talking about. You know, as far as that. But just for giving those facts, right? Giving those facts, is that anti-Semitic? Because in that case, then the Bible is anti-Semitic because Genesis chapter 11, verse 10 on down explains this, what he's saying. And then there's other chapters in the Bible that explains this. So the Bible's anti-Semitic, right? You can't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, my nigga. You know? Us being woke, us having that knowledge is anti-Semitic. It's dangerous to them. It's a threat to them. Just having that knowledge, you get it? KYRIE, he just did a post, a tweet of the man that was just talking, his documentary about everything that he's talking about and just really narrowing it down. It's like a Hidden Colors, but a Hebrew edition. You know what I mean? The Hidden Colors, but Hebrew edition, right? Breaks down the history, showing the lineage, all that. That's dangerous. Just you knowing. You didn't say kill nobody, harm nobody, hurt nobody. You ain't say, do this thing right here. You know what I mean? Whatever they do, the Nazi shit, you didn't do all that. Like none of that. You just posted a link. And they act like you was the new Hitler. Just from knowledge, my nigga. Just from knowledge of self. Knowledge is power. You know what I mean? Niggas be like, yo, let's get that bag. You can get the bag all you want, but once you get that knowledge, they come for you. You know what I mean? They come for your ass, bruh. Deuteronomy 28 explains it in detail. We lost your birthrights to the Khazars. See? Hey, and allegedly we were cursed. The dark skin was cursed. So, we were cursed with the dark skin, right? So I guess the Bible is anti-Semitic too then, right? I'm just saying because, yeah, that's where we going, man. See, y'all motherfucking freedom of speech is being taken away from you in front of your fucking eyes. Now you can say what the fuck you want to say at the house, on the block, on the corner, but once you hit these platforms, these social media platforms, you know what I mean? These phones and these tablets and shit, you know what I mean? These websites and shit, they try to shut you down and quiet you, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Like the jabby jab shit when people was putting out, you know what I mean, different just regular ways to strengthen your immune system, natural ways, you know what I mean, like with vegetables and shit, just eating right, doing certain vitamins and whatnot, you know what I mean, vitamin C, certain type of things, you know what I mean, that'll keep your immune system, you know, strong. You know what I mean? When you post that, they'll take that down. They'll flag your page for posting take vitamin C. It helps your immune system, you know, fight against yada yada yada. That false information. You know what I mean? Like they don't even want the knowledge for your health to get out, let alone the knowledge about who you really the fuck are to get out. You know what I mean? And that's the America that we live in. That's why the boy, whatchamacallit, man, Donald Glover, this is America. He put KKK. You know, as much as that shit is gone, it's not gone. You know, they traded in the motherfucking the fucking gown and the hood, you know, for government positions, mayor positions, lawyer and law positions, police positions. You know what I mean? Positions where they could fuck you over without hanging you. They could really hang you, nigga. Put your ass in jail. 3 strikes. You. Everybody make a mistake, my nigga. 3 mistakes, and you're out of here, nigga, for 25 to life. You know what I mean? Black men. How many minorities? Not just black men, minorities. Period. Got swept up in that shit, but mainly black men because you know the Mexicans, man, they can get deported back. Nah, we here. We don't get deported. We got to do that hard time, nigga. You feel me? So yeah, it's us. You know, we got to do all that time that they talk about. You know what I mean? So yeah, my nigga, like, come on, bro. This shit is a program. It's a I hate to say it's a matrix. You know what I mean? To keep you docile, to keep you locked in, to keep you spending money, to keep you working. You know what I mean? To keep you not, you know, making your own power moves and shit, creating your own businesses and shit. You know what I mean? Without the bullshit. You know what I mean? Without everybody involved in your shit, just like they do it. You know, once you get smart enough to do your own shit, here they come for you. You know, once you get knowledge yourself and really figure out where you're from and what you're a part of, they come for you. You know, but everybody else could know who they are and where they come from, and it could be a Chinatown all over this motherfucker, right? It could be a little Armenia. It could be all this shit, all this shit all around the United States, right? Once you try to make your own Wakanda, your own little Africa, you know what I mean? Your own distribution company, you know what I mean? Black like they come for you, man. The feds came and shut Jay Prince and them down, Suge Knight down, Irv Gotti the fuck down. Irv had the biggest record label at that time, nigga. Murder Inc., bruh. They shut that shit down, nigga. Def Jam had to kick that nigga out the office, nigga. How they raided that motherfucker. So yeah, man. When you try to smarten up, nigga, they gonna come with the tabloids to destroy you. The Bill Cosby shit, they came with some shit, alleged shit from like damn near 40, 50 years ago to lock that nigga up. He ain't do nothing. Ain't like he caught a new case. This is some shit. He's chilling with his wife. All of a sudden, some bimbo just pop up on the news. How did they get in contact with this bimbo and get her story, just pop her up on the news everywhere? Then other bimbos start coming out of old ass, old crippet ladies, old bimbo ass, Mick Jagger looking bitches, all crazy, old fuck up, long jaws and crazy looking bitches, right? Oh, he did that, and then boom, he just start lining up like all the Walking Dead of the old bitches. Bill Cosby, bitches on canes and shit, walkers and shit, pushing shit. They all coming out the blue, right? And then this man is locked up, all because he wanted to buy CBS. You know, CBS, NBC, Fox. He wanted to buy one of the motherfuckers. Like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna buy the whole shit. No, 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 Turbo. And he got oil under his property. Where he lived at is a big oil motherfucker up under his shit. They want to take him out of his property so they can run through some oil shit or some shit and he ain't moving. So they mad at him about that. So, okay, boo, you ain't gonna move? Okay, we gonna put you in jail until you die. Then, yeah, there you gonna move. You know what I mean? So, allegedly, that's all alleged. You know what I mean? This is all my own calculations. You know what I mean? Let's not. It's all conspiracies and allegeds. You know what I mean? But from the outside looking in, we seen them bring them old ass ladies in from 1960, nigga, 1971, nigga. Like bring them bitches way back and falsely accused this man of shit that he didn't do and got him locked up. Right? We have information on the dude that do the films, right? What's his name? The dude that was filming people. We got all the big movies and shit. Weinstein, right? We got a lot of, man, they just now took that nigga to court, right? Still going to court, right? Weinstein still going to court. Niggas had information on Weinstein doing this shit since he started, like since the 80s and 7, right? Did they pull up any of that shit from way back? Or did they just talk about right now as a recent? Oh, he got 30? Okay, cool. But it took a long time for them to get that nigga, boy. That nigga been doing this thing since nigga way back, wave caps, nigga. But he been in court for a long time. He got that pill. Whatever, bro. But they shit is put up under the rug. You know what I mean? Now, what's more worse, my nigga? The R word or saying you're a part of something in the Bible that says it in the Bible? What's more worse, the R word or something in the Bible? They treating Kanye and Kyrie like they OJ, fuck it, OJ Simpson, like he murdered somebody. Like they murdered somebody, bro. They treating them niggas like OJ Simpson. Like they murdered somebody, my nigga. That's crazy. But like you say, Brett Favre should be under the jail. Fuck the Mississippi money. What about the, what do you say? Hold on. What Brett? Let's say Brett Favre. Remember I say, okay, I just seen the shit on, there you go. Yeah, he stole that money. None of them niggas talk. What I notice about ESPN, Fox, all the little sports center shit, when it comes to somebody of a different ethnicity, you know what I mean? It's light. It's just when it happened that day, they speak on it. They real light. They tiptoe around the shit. They moonwalk. They cha-cha slide and all that shit. They nigga what the shit called, man? What this shit called when they all dance together, man? The Chi-Town walk, what that shit called, man? The electric slide, all that shit. Every slide you could do, nigga. The Chi-Town slide, electric slide, they slide all around that shit, right? When it comes to different ethnicities, right? But when it's a black man, they go in. They go in for days and days and days, weeks and weeks and weeks. They get footage and shit and all this. Like when Stephen A. Smith and Kwame Brown was going at it, nigga, they did a whole old school nigga throwback with footage of the nigga, all his fuck ups. They put a whole footage together and played that shit on ESPN on fucking Stephen A. Smith response over a nigga saying something on YouTube. This is Stephen A. response on I'm on ESPN. They got all the bad highlights of this nigga, all tallied up in one. He's talking his shit. Come on, bruh. When has Stephen A. ever done that about what? What's the nigga name from whatchamacallit, man? From these niggas. I know I had the hat on for a reason, man. What's the quarterback of these niggas? What's the quarterback of these niggas, bruh? They let that nigga go on all types of slick shit, right? The quarterback, the old quarterback for these niggas, bruh. Remember him. This the nigga, they let him slide all types of Nigga, what's his name? Rosenberg. Boy, they let that nigga slip and slide everywhere, right? All them alleged R words and shit, all them alleged R word. Like, whoa. Slow down, Turbo. They let that nigga, boy. Yeah, Ben. Now put his charges up there. Put his charges up there. That boy caught 2 R words, right? Never heard of it. Nobody nobody making the highlights of the shit. Nobody, hey, that shit came and went, right? But look at what they did for a dog fight, my nigga. A dog fight. Boy, they put goddamn whatchamacallit under the jail, right? My dude from the Hawks, Atlanta Hawks, man. What's the quarterback name? That had the dog fights. They put that nigga in jail for 5 years or some shit like that. But you can R somebody, right? And not go to jail. Mike Vick, right? Mike Vick had some dog fights. This boy allegedly R a couple people. Ain't see it a day in jail. This nigga fight a dog, my nigga. This boy gotta go lay it down like he murdered somebody, my nigga. He did 2 years, nigga. He ain't supposed to do 2 months. The fuck you mean he did 2 years? Nigga, he ain't supposed to do 2 months. Nigga, what did the boy do? What did Ben do? What did this nigga do for them alleged R's? I'll wait. But nigga fought some dogs and had to lay it down for 2. Nigga lose every endorsed. Nigga had to start over. Nigga lost everything. They got to start over. Fighting dogs. So what? Look at goddamn Kaepernick. He just took a knee. He didn't say fuck the police. He didn't say fuck the army. He just took a knee in salute of the people that's been getting killed by police. They made that man into the devil. Nigga, whatever that man is, whatever they call that boy, they made him into him and so he was a man. What? The players that try to kneel with him, suspended, all types of shit, fired, all because innocent black people are getting killed by police. What's the danger in that? That's not criminal, right? It's just waking us up like, yo, these police is wilding the fuck out. You know, the people that's getting killed don't got the voice. So I'ma say it. I got a big voice and people gonna hear me when I say it, you know? And that's how I went. And we can't, like, come on, my nigga. Just for waking your people up, man. And we done seen this story over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But it's too late. Everybody's woke right now. Like, you could silence KYRIE. You could silence Kanye. The word is out. Niggas know. And that motherfucking movie from Hebrews to Negroes is damn near the #1 joint on Amazon Prime right now. Because of the promotion that everybody giving to it. Oh, what is this about? Let me go check it out. All the people that watch that motherfucking movie know what the fuck is up. Period. The Hebrew Israelites that post on the corner in New York for the last 20 years, debating with motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Probably 30 years, debating with motherfuckers in Harlem. The word been out. You know? They just don't want everybody to know. You know? Let's have some fun with it though, man. Fuck, I mean, you know, nigga went real Yuck X with it. You know what I mean? Yuck X. Motherfucker Yuckacon. Yeah, let's get off of that. Let's get to my guy though, man. Let's hear some jokes, man. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, whole 5150 show, Darlene. Marcus, you know what I mean? All them niggas, you know what I mean? The whole mob, man. Good shit. I seen you in the building last night too, Shaniqua. Let me get to Corey right now. Sorry, y'all. Y'all in the building though? I put the link up if y'all want to tap in, nigga, tap in. Let's talk about it, bro. You know what I mean? This shit is bullshit, man. These coons, you know what I mean? Niggas cooning and spooning, but for nothing. They want KYRIE back, Jack. Shout out JAYLEN Brown, you know. Shout out Jason Williams. But where the fuck the rap niggas at for Kanye though? I wait. See, the rap niggas for Kanye is quiet. They know they got fucked up contracts. Speaking of contracts, somebody try to say something in the comments like, oh, here this nigga talking about he got 500,000 and this, that, and the third, but complaining about a contract. Nigga, I got 500,000 a year after being signed, my nigga. A year later. A year, yeah. A year later. And it's called a publishing deal. That publishing deal ain't got shit to do with my record deal. My record deal, I still only got 5,000 up front. Me and Numb. Numb got 5, I got 5. We show and prove. We went platinum and gold, 3 times platinum. Boom. Now we can go get a publishing deal. That's a whole separate deal from a record label deal. So we got a publishing deal for $500,000 and we split it. I didn't get no 500,000, my nigga. Numb got 250. I ain't got 250. I never said I had 500,000. That's crazy. But when niggas don't know the business, they could be on the outside looking in, think they know shit. Oh, he over here complaining, talking about fucked up contracts. That's the record deal. The 500K came from a publishing deal. That's 2 separate things, my brother. You know, speaking of deals, you know, but Kanye going through it. You feel me? Kanye going through it, and we all went through it in our deals. You know what I mean? That's why I was putting that shit on blast. That's why I was putting that shit on blast, man. You know, yeah, May's going in on Puff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, artists is waking up and not, you know, not being quiet no more. You know, when you was on a record label, you know, you was quiet because you wanted to keep getting your money. Now niggas getting their own money, you know, they can really tell the truth. And the truth be told, niggas have fucked up record deals. Period. Let's get Hennessy in this mother. Yada that boy. What's happening with it, boy?
Yo, what up, Yuck? This your boy Kennedy, man, out of Houston, man.
Hey man, what's up in that H, man? It's a lot of pressure out there, boy. What's going down, man?
Man, that's some shit that's probably been brewing for a long time. You know, shit, since probably the 90s and shit. Like, I don't know, dog. You
Hey
feel
man,
me?
all I can do is just send prayers and blessings to everybody, man. I'm gonna say a Lewis Belt line. I love everybody, my nigga.
Man, that what dog, one of my last shows I did. I said, I love all y'all, and I
I
started
love
playing guitar.
everybody, my nigga. You
Hey,
feel
yo,
me?
I
Shit.
started practicing on my acoustic guitar. My nerves were bad. I said, man, I can't do it. I'm not bullshitting, yo. When my nerves got bad, dog, I started playing Al Green and shit, practicing on the acoustic, nigga. I said, my nerves too bad for this shit, dog. I
Hey,
ain't
bro.
had,
When my nerves get bad, I smoke hella weed, bro. I be like a chain smoker. I be burning it down like I smoke a zip, like real quick.
dog, I think I had smoked like 2 blunts on a live without even knowing it. Nigga was refilling and didn't move, nigga. I was sitting there the whole time, but I know I refilled, dog. My nerves were bad about this Houston shit, dog.
Hey, it's ugly, man. Me just being a part of rap a lot. I just seen this shit on Swamp Stories, right? Swamp
Mm-hmm.
Stories did some shit about Jay Prince being a, you know, notorious family or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And they using all the shit with me. They using Vlad shit, you know what I mean? Vlad interview, and then they do the lineup of the rappers, right? He say, Rap a Lot Records got artists like Ghetto Boy, Scarface, Pimp C, and Yuck Mouth. Like nigga,
Oh, man, I had to throw you
it's
in
other niggas.
there.
What
Out of
the
all the
fuck?
niggas on the West. Out of all the niggas up
No,
there,
but I'm just saying, out of all the rappers on Rap A Lot, you gotta name me, my nigga. Like you gotta
dog,
do or die. You gotta.
hey, dog, you know what they doing? They lining motherfuckers up.
Yeah, they trying to line me up, my nigga, and junk mouth. Like, nigga, don't be throwing me in that shit. I ain't
Dog,
got
and then you
do
like,
that,
man, I
man.
was over here minding my nigga business, and they threw me in this shit.
Yeah, they threw me twice in the footage. Like,
Hold
come
on,
on.
when was the first time they did it though? When you noticed it?
Um, nah, that's the first time. You know, swamp stories. You know what I mean? That's the first time, literally. You know what I mean? As far as this
Like,
situation, but just me speaking on it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's safe for Rap A Lot artists to go to Atlanta right now. I don't think it's
man,
safe
I
for
if,
Mob Ties to go to Atlanta. I don't think it's safe for Houston niggas to go to Atlanta. Right?
dog, that's what I was just
Period.
about to say. I don't give a fuck if I don't care a fuck what color you are in Atlanta right now. If you from Houston, if you got an Astros, if you thinking Astros right now, them niggas is not playing, dog.
Bro,
And I,
they ain't playing. They ain't playing with each other. You know,
mm-mm,
they tearing shit up down there by themselves. Let alone like on some. You know what I mean?
man,
So
and then
allegedly,
yeah, all this shit is allegedly,
alleged, man,
dog.
alleged,
All
man.
this shit is allegedly.
But
If
I'm
you,
not going to Atlanta no time soon, bro. Period.
dog,
I know
I ain't thinking
it.
about. I think it's
Especially
safer
when
for me in
Swamp
L.A. right
Stories
now.
throwing my name out there in your mouth. Like, shut the
Hey,
fuck up,
they
Swamp
put a they
Story.
put a target on your punk ass.
Shut your bitch ass up, Swamp
They
Story.
said, "Sit your bitch ass down, nigga. You
Yeah, shut
talking
your
to me?"
bitch ass up, little white boy from nigga that ain't even showing your face, nigga.
Nah, that
Talk all
voice.
this shit about gangster niggas, all gangster stories. Nigga ain't even showing your face, little scary ass nigga.
Yuck say he was
Hey,
minding
out
his.
there, nigga. Don't be talking about me like that, nigga. Put me out there. Shut up, nigga. Bitch
Yuck was
ass nigga.
minding his nigga business, and you sitting up and they said, "And Yuck mouth." You
I'm
were like,
cooling.
"Whoa,
I'm cooling. I thought this was about the family. Why the fuck I'm in this? Like, I'm not in the family, nigga. I was on the record label.
was this shit recent or this was some old
This
shit?"
was just recent. Nigga, I
No
just seen this
shit.
tonight. Swamp Stories. Nigga, go to Swamp Stories. They got something about Jay Prince right now.
Dog, I'm gonna watch that later, but I'm sitting up here chilling with you right now. What was
Bro,
your like when you looking at it and you sitting up there, you like, yeah, I ain't in this shit. Y'all know I ain't in this shit. And then they say, and Yuck Mouth too. They point your ass out for no reason.
no, it ain't pointing me out. It was just saying all the rappers that was on Rap A Lot.
But that's what they doing. They say, and
But
he in it
it's
too.
still like you know what I mean. Like now, that's another nigga to get on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
You
nigga,
like
that nigga, and that nigga, and
and
that
they
nigga.
oh, and that nigga too.
Yeah,
I
and
forgot
that
about
nigga too. Right? Yeah,
that.
man. Come on, man. Leave me out, man. You goddamn swamp story ass nigga, bro. Leave me alone, my
Where
nigga.
that shit come from? Like where that swamp story shit come from?
Swamp. I don't know. I don't know, but his shit, he go deep. He damn near like he like Vlad TV on steroids because he give the
God
play.
damn.
He give the play by play, nigga. The people and he name everything. Who gets shot? Who got popped? Who did it? Who
God
went to
damn.
jail? Yeah, it's manny, brother. His
That
shit is,
dog, and then you said,
and it's accurate. It's detective like a motherfucker, but it's accurate. I don't. It's
damn,
it's accurate. He be saying a lot of things.
it's so accurate to scare you.
That's why I'm mad because his shit is accurate. Don't put me in accurate shit. I think
That
his
boy
shit.
say that's why I'm mad, dog.
Yeah, like niggas like I had to learn some shit. Like I looked at it like his shit and learned a lot about the other states and cities. You know what I mean? Far as they politics. And
Mm-hmm.
he'd be like, whatever gangs in these cities, he like the beefs and all that shit, woo woo woo. He break all that shit down. The colors they wear, the hats they wear, this, that, and the third. So boom, I'm getting game. Okay,
Yeah,
he know what it do. So it ain't no disrespect to him, but god damn, leave me alone, blood. Like, don't
that
put
boy
me in
say
that.
I was minding my own nigga business,
Yeah, I rock with you, kid. You know what I mean? Come
but
on,
then
man.
he started getting too accurate.
I'm a
That's when you start.
subscriber, bro. Don't go hard on your subscribers like that. You know what I mean?
That boy, hey, young, he out of everybody, he threw you in there just because.
But how you feel? How's the temperature out there in the H, man?
Man, it's real quiet right now. It feel like you know how you feel to move like something about to go down. You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that out here, man. It's just like, man, even if you ain't in this shit, you just feel like something about to go down.
No, I got a lot of calls from Houston and niggas ain't feeling it. Niggas ain't
Nah,
feeling.
they not feeling that at all, dog.
Niggas
That
ain't
shit
feeling
is,
what happened. Niggas from out there ain't feeling what happened. You know what I mean?
dog. That shit is too like fucked up. And then we had the jeweler dude. Like, I did a whole show on saying, do not let Houston become Atlanta after that zero shit. You know what I
Oh
mean?
right. Oh, that's another L. The whole. Oh my god.
Dog, I did. Hey, yo, I got to
Wow,
send it to your
I forgot
email.
what
I
I
did a
forgot when
show
the
on that.
zero shit happened, man. And Trey is zero, both my niggas, but I know they are niggas. You know what I mean? They like
Yeah,
cousins that they really connected. You know what I mean? So that's their personal shit. I'll never speak on that, but I just think it's
I
wrong.
I
You
didn't
know?
speak on it like in depth, but
I can't be like, oh fuck that nigga, fuck
I'm
this nigga.
like,
I
man,
can't
if you
because I
from
know
the
I
H,
know
you know
both
them niggas
sides.
busy. But
I know
nah,
Juan. I know that who
yeah,
he's fighting with. I know, yeah, I know everybody. So that's their business. That's family business. You know what I mean? That's like seeing me and
yeah,
my
and that's
cousins
what
fight.
I said.
Yeah, seeing me and my
But
cousins
they
fight.
did
That's
it at the
family business.
wrong time, dog. That's why I said that don't let Houston become Atlanta. I said when the Atlanta started being the Mecca, so they call it, they start giving them shows and everything. They enticing the city and all that. And then when the outsiders start moving in with they fuck shit, then the shit started getting infiltrated. And then the real ATL motherfuckers were like, what the fuck going on? Then that created a inner war within the city. You get what I'm saying? Or am I tripping?
Nah, it's been like that before this even happened.
Nah, like in Houston, you know, Houston, man, we handle our own shit. You feel me? We don't,
Right,
if it's somebody, I'm like, man, I got problem with you. Like, if you got problem with, man, that's y'all shit. But we ain't finna let y'all gang them like that. You feel me? If you from the outside, I'll deal with this nigga later. That type shit.
right,
But
right. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I go to Houston, it's all love. I feel like it's more brotherly love, more black pride than anything. When I get out there, like
yeah, man.
you could actually rock like 200, $300,000 worth of jewelry and be cool in certain
Yeah,
areas. You can't do
yeah,
that out here in LA. You rock that shit, nigga. Good luck, nigga.
yeah. Good luck, nigga. I'm like, at this
Nah,
point
I
right now,
niggas in Houston walking through the mall with they shit on safe because
yeah, and we don't
it
even be tripping like
is
that.
that type of temperature. You know what I mean? Because you down with certain type of politics and whatnot, so you safe. But you know what I mean? Since I've been out there, that's one of the only states where you could really rock your shit. You know what I
And
mean?
then, dog, it's just real unusual for motherfuckers. And then, dog, I even had this shit that I wanted to do a lookup on motherfucking Johnny Dang, dog.
Be easy out. I see you in the building. Hold on. Be easy out. What's happening?
What's good with you, brother?
Man, I see you in the building. I see you waiting in the cut, man. You know what I mean? You in the building, man. You want to say something? You want to speak on something that we've been talking about, bro?
Okay, yeah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, salute to you. I came up on your panel the other day. Same thing with with the shit with takeoff. But I really wanted to speak on the whole Kyrie situation. You know what I mean? Because that shit, like when I just seen all Shaq and Kobe Bryant is my favorite players, bro. And when I seen Shaq up there, bro, tap dancing, Shaq, Charles Barkley, Shannon Sharp, bro, I had to unfollow them cats, bro. Like moving forward, bro. I'm not dealing with no type of anti-blackness. Like we should have cut the cord on that long time ago. But the J community already showed you, bro. They ain't tolerating nothing, bro.
Oh,
Kyrie
this my
Irving shared.
nigga. This be easy. This from the
Yeah,
other night.
yeah, bro. I
Oh,
hit you. I hit you up on the gram. You was like, "Yeah, bro. I need to get you on this other podcast." I hit you on the gram. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
You,
yeah. Yeah, I didn't get you on no motherfucking high learning. My bag, bro. But yeah, man, this
ex-
my nigga. This be easy, man.
yeah, bro. I'm a talk, but yeah, but I'm gonna hit you on the gram again because I know you're a busy man. You feel me?
Nah,
You're a legend. So I
yeah, nigga.
respect it.
I'm gonna have you on high learning though. I'm gonna have you on high learning. We just went like a couple days ago, bro. Literally.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to reach out to you. Like, if you check the DM, you'll see I hit you up. But like, it's all good, bro. I know how it is. But bro, let me know because I'm doing some big things out here too, bro. I'm mentoring youth, coaching and doing all this shit. But like I was saying, bro, we can't be tolerating this stuff, bro. Kyrie shared a picture of a link with no words, and they like, nope, we ain't even tolerating that. Meanwhile, you talking about buck breaking? The biggest dudes, Shaq is what? 7 foot, Charles Barkley, all these tall, big, burly dudes going out there condemning Kyrie, bro. I heard
Nigga,
Richard
LeBron
Jefferson,
James.
Dog, but they
LeBron
been
James.
up.
That bro, when I seen that, like, he didn't even
That
have to
hurt my
say anything. He
that
could
hurt
have
my
said, I had
feelings.
no comment. He didn't have to say anything. He went out of his way to like throw him under the bus. And I'm like, this is supposed to be your brother. And I couldn't believe it. And people saying, look, I'm not saying no one should have went out there and fucked up their bag for Kyrie, but you also didn't need to throw him under the bus. He was blackballed by black men. That shit was disgusting to see, bro. And going
Hey,
forward, we
man,
cannot be talking about unity and tolerating this
Hey,
anti-blackness.
let me land on that. How
Yep.
many white basketball players did we see saying this shit?
shit, they said worse.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about like that got the position of Shaq and them. What like
None.
I even give credit to Stephen A. He's the super coon, right? He
Yeah.
actually had Kyrie back on this one. So
What?
how the fuck Stephen A gonna be like, man, he had his back on as far as the stipulations, as far as what he had to do to come back into the NBA.
Mm.
He didn't agree with that. He's like, that's
Yeah,
kind of
because at first he went at him, but then
no, no,
on the stipulations, he did say it went too far. And
yeah, the
even Jaylen
stipulation.
Brown, the vice president of the player association, he said that the whatever it's called, their rule book doesn't have anywhere that says anything about social media posts. So this is an unprecedented thing. So they're literally making the rules up as they go. And there was a memo where the Nets owner, he made these demands so outlandish so that Kyrie damn near won't even do it. And like Jay William was saying, like, bro, if you don't want him on the team, just kick him off the team. But to try to publicly humiliate this dude to just show you the biggest, baddest, and is making a yay point, right? He said that they was in control. They proven that they're in control while trying to say, hey, don't say that we're the ones in control. Like, what? You feel me?
Hey, be
It's some
easy.
crazy stuff going on right now.
Yo, be easy. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes,
Why
sir.
why didn't they what's that dude that said he didn't want niggas around his girl? Wasn't he a owner or something?
The
Oh
Clippers.
yeah, Donald Sterling. He was the owner of the Clippers.
They didn't do this to him. And he said it straight up.
Nah, they made him sell his team, but check out the banana in the tailpipe. He sold it to his wife, my nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yuck. Like,
Hey,
come on.
hey, the plot thickens. Hey, yuck, bro.
Yeah.
That's a piece. That's a little nugget that nobody. They say he sold his team, and then it stops right there.
And
But then
then
they
that
say
was his side chick, right? That he told that to.
Nigga, the wife got the team. That's still our team, my nigga.
Yeah,
More of
that's
the
what I'm
story.
correct.
He ain't
No,
lose
his
shit.
his his side chick ratted him out because she used to come to the games with Magic Johnson and pretty much the black players. And he said, look, I don't care if he basically told her, like, I don't care if these dudes is dicking you down, but don't embarrass me. Like,
yeah,
why you got to come to
don't
the
be on
game with
camera
them?
with these niggas. That's why I told Yuck, he asked the question, was art or words meaningful? I said artwork because you can't if somebody sees something, you a picture worth 1,000 words. You can't take that picture out their head or that whatever they saw. You know what I'm talking about? You can always burn a book, but you can't burn that out their memory, if that makes sense.
Hey, you basically saying in so many words, we woke.
Yeah, we both.
Everybody got the info. It's out there. You can
Yeah,
Google shit. You can watch documentaries. It's out there. You got Hebrew Israelites on the corner and shit, preaching and shit. It's out there.
yeah,
Bro, we're in the information age. You feel me?
yeah.
The age of
You can't be
Aquarius.
sleep no more.
We in
Hey,
the age of
dog.
Aquarius when the water is pouring out. So the knowledge is pouring out. You
Yeah,
know, you
it,
yeah, and it's deadly, bro.
yeah,
That's the whole shit. Like, You know, they
Ain't that the
silence.
most dangerous thing? An educated black man, and I don't. In education, don't mean you got to go to school. You feel me? I
Yeah.
mean, we all come from the school of hard knocks, and I graduated from that bitch valedictorian. You feel me? So
Hey,
you know what I
Easy,
mean?
easy. Me too.
Malcolm X was a pimp nigga named Red until he
Yeah,
went to
Red.
jail. He came out more intelligent than all of us,
Yeah.
right?
Educated.
Educated, super, and spiritual.
Hey, but we
Yeah,
educate
because
each other right
too
now
often
as we talk. You
Yeah,
feel
too
me?
often we limit the education and think, oh, he got to be a college nigga. No, you sit down, with, like you said,
Bro,
Red, you feel me? Wall Street trapper type niggas. Like,
life is college.
Yeah, life is college.
Life
Exactly.
is college. You learn shit on the go every day in life. You ain't got to go to college. Is the prison system still? It teaches you to work for somebody. It
Yeah,
ain't teaching you to be a boss, my nigga, to do your own shit. You know what I mean? To get a craft, to get a skill, to get a talent, and spend money on that. Like how many? Like I heard Dame Dash say, my daughter just wanted to go to college. She felt that he like, yo, I gotta spend 200K, but fuck it. My daughter want to go to college. I'm like, what you want to study? What's your dreams? What you want to do? She like, there was some bullshit, like some bullshit. He's like, okay, boom, I'm gonna pay 200,000, but I really want to just
shit.
give her 200,000 so she can invest in her own business, and
Yeah,
do what she want to do. All college motherfuckers is in debt right now.
yeah.
You
That's
know
what
what I
I'm about
mean?
to say.
Everybody got loans, they're in debt right now. So not only you in debt, you gotta work to pay them debts off. So them
Yeah,
college, all them degrees you got, I got niggas that got a lawyer degrees, all them shit, right? Can't even get hired as a lawyer. I got CPA niggas with CPA degrees and shit. Can't get hired as a CPA. You know what I mean? Just
exactly.
like people with real degrees is working at Chipotle
Yeah, hey, that's what I was about to
to,
say,
to,
yo.
to, to pay off they motherfucking college shit,
And
right?
then it's like a revolving door of slavery mentally. Like they said, they
Because
can't put
debt
the
debt
chains
is
on you.
slavery. And then what they
facts.
teaching you to work for somebody is slavery. So
Yeah,
it's like, come on, my nigga. Like life is college.
I'd rather put
Period.
that 200 into a
Nigga,
business and
that's
fail.
bars right there, cuz. And the average college debt, don't take my word for it, look it up. The average college debt for the American citizen is 37,000. What
That's
could you do
average.
with 37,000 and flip right now? You could start a business for less than that. How
Exactly.
long will it take you to pay off 37,000?
Barbershop, nigga, all types of shit, nigga. A fucking taco stand, nigga.
Man, a
Taco
taco
stand, you
Food
can
truck.
start
truck,
your own
food
clothing
truck,
line.
clothing line, nigga. Come
Man,
on,
what?
bro. You could go on and on, nigga. You can start your own motherfucking auto mechanic shit. You know what I mean? All
Bro,
you
I
need
know
is
Yeah.
okay.
people that's out here dog walking, my nigga. Dog walking,
And they
bro.
making
Making
more
like
than
a
them
few bands a
with
month.
a degree.
A few
Yeah,
bands, bro. Dog walking.
dogs. Yeah, and then you didn't have to go to college to do that.
Nope.
Exactly.
You can be a plumber, welder.
I didn't have to go to college to rap, my nigga. The nigga
Exactly.
that made my beats, don't got to go to college to make beats, nigga.
Exactly.
Basketball, niggas that know how to play basketball didn't have to
Photography,
go to
shooting
college to
videos.
hold on. Didn't have to go to college to learn how to play basketball.
Cooking.
They went to college to get noticed to be in the NBA, but they already knew how to play basketball. So what the fuck is college for?
Exactly. And then, dog, you don't have to go to school to cook. I don't understand a motherfucker that can't cook, dog.
Unless you a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, a neuroscientist, all that biology, chemistry shit,
You don't
what do
need
you need
college.
it for? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't need college unless you working on the motherfucker's body. You don't need it. Cause everything else, I'd rather get 30,000 and flip that and learn from life, going through business deals and shit. Then the goddamn own a goddamn college loan, you in the cycle of slavery mentally, man. They buck breaking your ass right back down to them. You giving their money right back, and you doing all the work. Think about that shit. That shit is slavery. I got a PhD. And what? In what? Nails, I'm like,
And being in debt, nigga. You got
yeah,
a PhD and being in debt, nigga. Now pay
yeah.
that off.
You professionally learn how to owe a motherfucker. That's what
Yeah,
you basically
anybody that
did.
got a master's is 100 bands in debt. My homie got a master's and he could barely find a job. Like you said, some cats is working at Chipotle is because other places they look and say, damn, he got a master's. I'm not trying to pay him what he's supposed to get paid. So I'm gonna just pay a younger person. You feel me? Because I can lowball them. I'm gonna pay an immigrant because I can lowball them.
Goddamn
So
right.
you actually get screwed over by having a master's. Now you broke, so you gotta either sell some dope or sell some burritos and
So
ask, do you
you're
want
going
fries with
right
that?
back to where you should have started at. You should have took that money and goddamn it flipped that shit instead of goddamn going to master and owing master all over again, and then damn you and master
It's a
pocket
trap.
again.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
fucking
trap.
trap. Now look. I don't know how. Have you been? I want to ask you on the panel. Have y'all been to jail before?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to
Yeah,
jail
I never
before?
did no stint, but I've been in
No,
all.
no, no. Just basic juvenile or basic little DUI,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah,
not prison, not like the pen or nothing. But everybody been in jail before, right?
yeah.
Okay, peep this shit, right? What do elementary, junior high,
Ooh,
middle school and junior high
I
remind
got
you of?
this.
The hold on. The cafeteria, the cafeteria food plates, the lining up going to the
The buses,
cafeteria, the buses, right?
man. What?
The yard,
Yeah,
the yard.
it
Like
looked like prison.
it's all prison, nigga.
Yuck! I am not
The yard,
bullshitting.
you gated up. You can't go
Yeah,
out that gate, right?
dog. What?
Come on, they prepare you for prison since elementary and pre-K, my nigga.
Dog, I've been saying this for years, yo. I say, look at the school and look at the prison. What's the damn difference?
The food trays is exactly the
The
fucking
same
same.
shit.
The
Dog,
same shit.
come on now. I be telling
Yeah,
people they lining you up. That's why
yeah,
people homeschool.
and technically the prison is considered slavery. That's why if you type in slavery on the ballot right now, when they say slavery was abolished except, anytime there's an except or a
Yeah,
but, that means there's a stipulation for it to continue. And they say when you're locked up, then essentially you're a slave. They got them
yeah.
prisoners out there putting out fires. You know, they had them building cell phones, license plates.
Man,
Uh,
what?
they did a report of Bloomberg. He was
Oh, I
using
saw that. I saw that Bloomberg.
they was paying them less than people in third world countries. You feel me? But because they
Three
are
cents a
prisoners,
Bro,
smoke,
day, dog.
bro, my
smoke.
son worked at the fire camp. Them niggas was getting pennies per day. And they
Hell
putting
yeah,
out, and this is the Northern Cali. This when all the big fires going down in Napa, all that shit. My son out there putting that shit out. These niggas get $1 a day, probably. If
That's a
that.
fact. That's a
hey,
fact.
If
and
Yeah,
that.
that's big money because in Cali, that's big money. Imagine what they getting in Mississippi. Imagine what they getting in New Orleans. You know what I mean? But niggas like I'm out, so it don't matter. But bro, you came from that, so you know what it is like that for your people. You like, oh man, he fucked up, nigga. So did you. You know what I mean? Like we be turning our back on niggas way too much, but then you want to glorify that shit. You feel me? You want to glorify the conditions that you didn't want to be living in. Like this should be weird, bro. But like you were saying, Yuck, most of these politicians, they have stocks in the prison. So in order for the prison to flourish, they need bodies in there. And
Look,
who is the
look,
bodies?
look.
Definitely not the white kids.
No, 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 no. It's everybody in there, right? But still, the record label, the biggest, I think the biggest shit, not the record label, the shit that own all social media, the shit that own motherfucking BET, VH1, MTV, fucking like the biggest motherfucking conglomerate is the biggest industrial investor. So not only is you getting paid from rap, you getting paid from they dying, and you getting paid from them niggas going to jail, right? So
It's a
that's why
cycle.
that's why they promote the music all the like we wonder like why it ain't no positive shit on the radio because they want niggas to listen to this shit, go to jail. They want the rappers to go to jail because they talk about shit they homies doing and they doing, RICO cases, all that type of shit, right? So boom, and they want them to die too, because they putting out beef songs and shit, right? So niggas is putting out beef songs in the clubs, on the radio and shit, videos, niggas pissing on nigga grave. So that put a rapper in danger. He dies later, right? That's insurance, right? You know what I mean? So they get paid from every way. Insurance, prison, motherfucking record sales. You
Your
know what I mean?
likeness.
Your everything, fucking your
Yeah,
show now, your show money, your merch money, your endorsement money. Every
all
the
of it.
360, they get everything now. Your publishing.
The
So
whole nine.
Dog,
all across the
they can do
board,
a
nigga.
hologram of you.
No matter if you die or go to jail, they getting paid off your ass, nigga. Period.
Dog, a hologram was the most people should have opened their eyes up a long time ago, but when
Yeah.
they own your
They,
likeness, nigga, they put your ass up on stage even when you dead, dog. People should have opened their eyes up a long time ago, but when they own your
hold
like,
on, my
dog,
bad.
people would do a whole show. They put in your mind to where you can do a whole show where it's a likeness of you.
But
It's
look,
like
look,
a
look,
video
look,
game.
look, look, look. Here's, I mean, let my nigga Paper Chase, man.
Okay,
Paper
my
Chase,
bad,
Yo,
my bad, my
welcome
bad.
no,
to the
it's all
chat, man. You've been
it's
waiting
all.
kindly, bro. Welcome to the chat, man. What you gotta say? Let's
What's the
reset
deal?
it though. Let me reset it right quick, man, because we done got real, you know what I mean, real hotep, real like, you know what I mean, real woke. Let's get back to Kyrie, man, and these coon ass NBA players. You know what I mean? Kyrie suspension has been lifted. So they want him back playing, my nigga. So all that shit Bron did, all that shit Shaq did, all that shit Barkley did was for nothing. What you gotta say about it, Paper Chase?
Man, bro, it just like it's crazy to me, bro, to watch these rich ass niggas go against a nigga like that, bro. It's crazy to me. And what's even crazier to me, bro, is the people continue to support him. You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching your stream the other day, yuck, and you was like, you know what, nigga, I'm done with the NBA for this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. It's sad that more niggas don't do that, bro, because we have the power, my nigga. If we stop supporting these motherfuckers, just like you said, if we stop buying their products, nigga, they done with, nigga. And niggas just, you know what I'm saying, just can't get it together, bro. Shit is crazy.
I feel exactly what you're talking about, bro. And I think that we are biggest fuck ups, bro. Like if we don't like we hate each other so much that we can't collectivize, bro. We gotta do what they did in Willie Dynamite. We gotta collectivize, Willie. What that pimp nigga said with the afro and little furry little collar. He was
Yeah,
sitting in the seat. He had a
the
little,
boy was
he
getting
had
it in. He
yeah,
cocked his feet up.
he had a little shit cross like this. We got to collectivize, Willie.
That boy was moving his fingers
Yeah,
and
we got collectivized, my nigga. Like, what the fuck are we doing? All other races is tribal and they collectivize. Kanye said he was jealous of the Jewish people because they collectivized. Really?
Facts.
hold
We
on,
gotta come
Kanye.
together. We gotta stop hating each other, man. We gotta keep quit being mad at a nigga with more than what we got, man. Like, why don't you link up with that nigga and y'all do some business moves so y'all can make money together? I know niggas that just know rappers and are millionaires, right? Just from knowing a rapper. You know what I mean? Just from being by a nigga with money, you a millionaire because you playing your position. You ain't gotta be the talent. You could be security and still get bread. You could be
Exactly.
the
Facts.
assistant and still get bread.
Pray
You could
for
be
him.
the stylist and still get bread. You could shoot
That's a
the videos, be the nigga with the camera, and still get bread.
that's a
Tabernacle.
fact.
But
That's a
everybody want to be the main nigga. Like everybody want to be motherfucking. Who was the biggest Avenger? Everybody want to be Captain America. Everybody want to be motherfucking Iron Man instead of playing a motherfucking position. Play your position, Hawkeye.
Goddamn
You know what I
right.
mean? Play your position, Scarlet.
Damn
You
right.
know y'all ain't the niggas. These the niggas.
Lead the
Protect the
niggas.
bag.
That's the niggas in front. Nigga,
But
play
we
your
but
position.
but we all the Avengers, right? We
too
all
many
benefit from this
Chiefs.
shit, right? It's just some forefront niggas, but we all get money off of that, right?
That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact.
So what the fuck is the problem? We want to be the forefront nigga, like fuck Iron Man, fuck Captain America. I want to be that.
Man.
You
I should be
stretch
on
me,
the
man.
front cover, right?
You
And nobody
classic,
wants
man.
to be answerable to each other either, too.
Yeah.
Like really, we should be Captain Planet, but we all eat each element by itself. But you only as strong when you come together as Captain Planet. That's why you getting defeated. Because the other groups, they like, we bringing our Captain Planet to the fight, and y'all bringing y'all individuals that we can easily just beat one by one. And we don't get that stuff. See, we the only ones that get asked, is this person invited to the cookout? Is this person invited to the cookout? The Chinese people, they let you know, like, nigga, don't even ask if you invited
Yeah,
to the cookout, because you're not. The Hispanics, yeah, they say black and brown and all this stuff until you go to the quinceanera. You like, oh damn, where the black
yeah,
people
that
at?
Kingston
We the
got
only
got
ones
they
that be
ask you
goofy,
question.
like, oh yeah, come on down. You could come down. You could come down to the cookout. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then we just give away so much of our intellectual property,
Yo,
game,
that's
dances, all the
right.
stuff. We be complaining they stole our dance. Yeah, could you just let them to the cookout? They
yeah,
took notes, and then now they monetize your dance, which you wasn't trying to do. You know what I mean? You'll hear somebody in the hood that's dope and rapping, right? And you'll be like, yeah, whatever. Then somebody from another community will come and sign them, and you be like, man, he on some different shit. Like, nigga, you seen he was right there. Why didn't you try to be
they're
a
taking
manager?
notes. They not
Why
taking
didn't you get
notes.
behind them financially? You feel me? You had to wait until the non-black person came, who just only seen him as a mule that he can use. You feel me? Why you didn't think like, hey, I'm not gonna use him in a derogatory term. We gonna use each other, right? I'm gonna use my management skills to help him get ahead, and his talent is gonna help us get ahead. And ultimately, we are collectivizing, but we don't want to do
Yeah,
that shit. You know what I mean? But then we turn around and collectivize with non-black people, and they really see you as weak. They
yeah,
really
because
see you
Hey,
as weak, bro.
hey, I'm glad you said that. Be easy. Niggas collectivize with other people every time they go to work, right?
yeah,
Every
Right.
time you go to work for your boss or your company, you're collectivizing with them. You know what I mean?
exactly.
You're making their company stronger, their business stronger, their lineage stronger, their children going to college, prep school, all that shit, private schools, all that shit. You steadily like struggling from that collectivism with them to pay your bills. That shit barely pay your bills. You barely have enough money to pay fucking for food and shit because inflation, right? So boom, instead of spending all that time, like I had a job. I used to work at Taco Bell, all them shits, right? Them checks, once they start taking the taxes out, nigga, I went and flipped some work, bro, on the block.
Man,
I don't.
what?
I ain't telling nobody to do this. There's other ways to do it. But I'm just saying, as a young nigga, I was like 14. I seen this shit from the rip, like, oh, this ain't nothing, boy. And I used Taco Bell, and I started selling dope out of it. That was my trap. I was selling dope through the drive, through all the shit. I just because the fucking Taco Bell was on the spot. So boom,
Mm-hmm.
I maneuvered it and made it. Man, everybody was working with me, man. So I use it as my advantage. But still, I was still working, doing my own thing. You know what I mean? I collectivizing with them, but still using that shit as an advantage to plant my own seeds. Left that shit, you know what I mean? Start doing my street shit. And the reason why I say the street shit because it led to the rap shit. You know what I mean? Street shit. I got locked up for a year. You know what I mean? And during that year in jail, I start rapping, hella rapping, praying and shit, all that. You know what I mean? Not praying and shit, but really praying to the Lord, asking, you know what I mean, for a way out. And boom, start rapping like a motherfucker. Lord bless me with the gift of the fucking rap. Came out of jail with a plan, the Looney Tunes, right? Came out with Numbskull name, came out with my name. We got a motherfucking record deal doing a drug deal. We did a drug deal, we turned a drug deal to a record deal. So we still had to do street shit, you know what I mean, to even come to where we at right now. If we wasn't doing street shit, we wouldn't have the deal. You know, we was buying dope in the drought. And I turned that triple beam into a motherfucking all these records and shit right here. You know what I mean? Period.
Talk
So
that shit.
you never know.
Talk
You
that
never
shit.
know.
Hey, Yuck, your
You
story
but look,
sounds similar to mine, dog.
but look, you never know like your journey to what it's gonna be. You know, you thinking that okay, I know how to rap and I'm gonna just run up in a record label or record and give a motherfucker my album, or my CD or what I mean my tape or whatever. And it came in a trap house, my nigga. So you never know where your blessings gonna be, but you gotta show
Exactly.
up and you gotta show up and show out. Like Numb didn't say shit. I know this from the rip. That's the nigga that be with Too Short, bro. You know Too Short, nigga. We rap, nigga, off the rip. Took pure advantage of the opportunity. You can walk through doors and not even take advantage of the fucking opportunity in the build and collectivize. You feel me?
Exactly.
Collectivize, more the
Dog,
story,
and then
man.
when that
So
boy did them fingers
I
on the
seen
bitch,
that nigga. It's like it's time to collectivize. Yeah,
dog, but he laid back with it though.
yeah.
And,
Period.
then he put his fingers up in front of him. And
Yeah,
then lean his forward.
nigga.
Yeah, dog, you
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about?
yeah. So yeah, the collectivize shit is like it's a joke. You know what I mean? But
But it's a real meaning.
it's real, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's real. Like
yeah.
I think that we ain't the niggas that our parents and shit was. You feel me?
Hell
Like I
no.
hate
Yeah.
to say that, but we ain't as strong as our parents and the niggas from the 70s and the 60s and the 50s. We are nothing like them niggas, man. Even
Yeah.
niggas from the 80s. We nothing like them niggas, bro.
Yo, yeah, you know what's crazy about that? Because the more that technology keep advancing, the weaker that the humans will get, bro. And if you
What you
really
just said, Paper Chase.
the yeah, man, like the more
What you
technology
just said.
advances, my nigga, the weaker humanity gets, bro. The same thing with these youngins, like our
They trying
youngins.
to replace humanity with technology.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what they're doing. That's exactly
Prime
what they're doing.
prime example. Remember, I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm I'm an older guy.
I'm 44.
I had to okay, Tennessee. Remember when you had to know everybody number by heart?
Yeah, I was
Facts,
And
just
you had a
talking about
facts.
pager and you had to notice that number on your pager, like, oh, that's
yeah,
that.
dog.
That's this person. You ain't had a Rolodex, you had none of that
No,
shit.
nothing.
None of that. You had to know it, you had to know your
That
house
had the
number.
little black book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to
You
write
had
some
to,
shit down, a Rolodex, all that, right?
I
We
don't
had
know
no
nobody
computer.
number.
We had no phone where you could store the number in. We had to know the shit by heart. Back
Yeah.
in
You
the
have
day to get it. Back in the day to get a chick number, we had to
Yeah.
had a chick write it down on some paper, right? And then call her, get her
Yeah.
number. Yeah.
Or
So
a
now,
yuck,
to
I
be
know
a
you know
homeboy
this.
lose
You
the
write it
number,
down on your
dog.
hand, but damn near sweat. Like God damn,
Yeah.
you
right, and fuck the number up, right?
fucked the.
Yeah, you be like,
Right.
damn, I
So
had her. You be mad
Hey,
at your homeboy.
niggas don't remember that shit.
Dog,
right.
I
And
was mad
then
at my homeboy about this chick about that because he said I spilled something on my pocket and messed up the number. I'm like, nigga,
look, you had to go call them on the payphone. We ain't
yeah,
afford like only the kingpins had car phones and shit and the
yeah.
big ass mobile phone. Like nigga, the regular nigga didn't have that. Like
Dog,
how everybody got an iPhone.
yeah.
That was popping in the 80s and the 90s,
Hey,
nigga.
my
Man,
nigga,
what?
and they used to charge for long distance calls,
We
bro.
Man,
had
a
a
dollar
Nigga, if
pager.
fifty
you
for
call
a
from
minute.
Pittsburgh to Oakland, bro, that bill would be that just from Pittsburgh to Oakland, nigga, 925 to 510, which it all used to be the same shit. You feel me? That one call would be like $30, bro.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
what?
on the old school. That's why yeah. On the old school phones, you had to be a boss, nigga, with the soul
Man,
to have a motherfucking mobile phone in the 80s, nigga. So we had pages and we had to remember the number.
the number.
Now, nigga, my kids don't even know my number by
Man,
heart.
what? Yuck, I was about to say that. I used to write my kid number
But
down.
what they do know is my combination of my code for the iPad or my code for the
Exactly.
phone. They know all them codes, but
They
they
know
don't know the
Netflix
number by
code.
heart. You feel me? That's
They know that
crazy.
Netflix code. They
They
know
know
that
the
goddamn
Netflix, all them shit.
Xfinity
They know
code.
all them codes for the yeah. It's crazy.
Xfinity code, they know that shit.
They know all them codes, nigga. But let a nigga that say what the number is.
Yeah, what's your daddy number?
The reason
Uh,
why with that technology is making us too lazy because we use the convenient, right? They just say call dad, calling dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
you feel me? Call that bitch that I met at the club. Calling bitch from the club. You know what I mean? So now
Okay.
it's convenient, but it's making us lazy and really
Dumb. It's making us
intellectually
dumb.
dumbed down.
yeah.
It's dumbing us down, bro.
Yep.
Like we
Man,
used to
I've
go.
been saying that for a long time. I don't even remember nobody number by heart. I don't even remember my own damn number at times. Like, damn.
And that's what using your mind less. They got you using these it's called a smartphone, right? So the phone is being your brain, it's being your tool, it's your smart. You know what I mean? It's being the smarts for you. Instead of you being smart yourself, the phone is being smart for you. You feel me? So
Yeah,
anything that we used to go look for in the library or something, like fucking Google. Fuck the library. Anything that we want to we but the phone is still doing it for us. We're not actually doing it. You know what I mean? So
It's actually dumbing you down. That's why
it's
they call it
dumbing you
Correct. The
smart.
smartphone
completely the
making
fuck.
you a dumbass.
Yeah, that's
It's
what it's
dumbing you
doing.
all the way down, bro.
But it don't have to. People are willingly doing that, right? Because we are in the information age. So like back to the Kyrie shit, right? He's saying this shit, they saying he anti-Semitic, right? They could look up that debate. You don't gotta wait for Yuck Mouth to do a live stream. They could go look up that debate about Ronald Dawn. Instead, they just want to say he's anti-Semitic. How many people that called him anti-Semitic took the time to go watch that movie? They didn't. They just heard a bunch of other people calling him anti-Semitic. So it's like, let's have the dialogue. If he's so if he's so wrong, why don't you present the fact that he was wrong with, look it up and substantiate that he was wrong? But
But
nobody
they
wants to
won't
do
do
that.
that.
They want to use their smartphone to just call somebody anti-Semitic when they can use the same smartphone to look up that debate like Yuck Mouth just did to get the
Exactly.
true facts. You see what I'm saying? So people are willing to be dumbed down just for the sake
Yeah,
of convenience. This shit has got to stop, bro.
Eh,
convenient, like what you just said, be easy. For they paying for convenience, not smartness. They are not paying to be enlightened. They're not paying to see what's going on. They paying for convenience. That's why you have to pay $7 for some bologna at a damn grocery store or a corner store. It's called a convenience store. They can jack the prices up on you if they want to. Ain't no price gouging on them when they charging you $7, $8 for a damn bag of chips or whatever. They can do that because you're paying for convenience.
And
That's
then look, another reason why Kanye is being canceled, Mr. Farrakhan is being canceled. Kanye has the shit in Wyoming, right?
yeah.
It's all self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from vegetation to cattle, everything is no, they ain't got no cattle because they vegetarian. So vegetation, they grow their own vegetables, eat their own food. It's all right there, self-sufficient, right?
Yeah.
Who else? Kanye, and then who else is self-sufficient? Just being on that level, right? They don't want that to get out there too, because they're banning that for you to even grow and to have seeds and shit to be able to be a farmer. Like they banning all that shit. The people who are registered farmers and shit, like when the pandemic shit was going down, right? They had
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers, dumping milk, whoop, 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 like not even, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
and then notice
they
they
can
got
they
rid of the baby formula during that time too.
they control it. That's powerful. So that's why they want to silence niggas like that. So not only that you saying that you part of the original people, but you're self-sufficient. The other person I was trying to say was Minister Farrakhan. They self-sufficient. They grow their own shit. You know what I mean? Got their own farms and all that shit. So they're not taking no grocery foods, none of that dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
Self-sufficient. They also banned that man too, right? You know what I mean? They
Mm-hmm.
don't want that to get out there. Like, let be self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Be able to grow your own fruit, go have your own cattle, have your own ranch, have your own fucking acres of land where you'll be self-sufficient and not have to depend on nothing. You know what I mean? Your own water thing going on, everything. So if the fucking lights cut out or whatever the fuck, generators and shit, if the motherfuckers can't go to grocery stores, you got, you know what I mean? You self-sufficient. That's why it's about land, acres, you know what I mean? Cattle, all that shit, man. Period.
Yeah, it's all
And
That's
they've
about
been
that.
screwing over black farmers so that we don't have that. And the biggest owner of farmland now is Bill Gates.
Bill
And
Gates.
Yeah.
yeah, he buying up all the farmland, so he trying to price everybody out the market, including the Kanyes and Minister Farrakhan's. And you know what else he owns? Impossible Meat. So he's and then there's been a string of fires. You know what I mean? There's been a string of fires at food plants. So when you hear food shortages, and black people ain't into arson. So there's these random burnings of food plants, and then who comes in to save the day? Bill Gates,
And
who happens to own
and
all of the farmland
Now
and
and
you
Impossible
areas
talking, be
Meat
easy. Now
and
you talking.
areas. And not only farmland, cannabis lands.
and Africa.
Oh, I was about to talk to that too.
Humboldt County, all nigga Santa Rosa, all that shit on fire. Burnt everybody out. Like they come on, man, it's across the board.
Hey, Yuck, I
Nigga,
was about to ask
nigga,
you
they
about that.
invested. Hold on, Kennedy. They're
Okay.
investing in cannabis like a motherfucker. Puff just became the biggest black cannabis company in America by joining together with some other black companies. He's the biggest black cannabis company. He bought some shit just like Bill Gates, hella acres and shit. Yo, it's going down. That's what it's about. Acres and no neighbors. Period.
Exactly. That's what I was about. You just answered the question, yuck. Because I'm like, it's no way them wildfires are going out. They saying people said,
Man, they setting the motherfuckers, man. Allegedly.
yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
But
But
all
look
of a
at,
sudden, the nappers, the places with all the resources and shit, the wine, the vineyards and shit. You know what I mean? The
Yeah, it's
cannabis
at
growers
targeted
and shit.
places, right? too,
Yeah.
too coincidental, bro.
And then what does the governor of California? What's his business? I'll wait. Vineyards, nigga. All of
yeah,
a sudden, all the vineyards is burning up, but he has a wine company that never burnt. Like, fuck out of here, man. It's a big ass game of Monopoly, man. And motherfucking chess
And
at the
dog.
same time.
also during the pandemic, the governor he got a PPP loan to the tune of 5 million for those same businesses. People were struggling to get a stimulus check, and the governor got a 5+ million PPP loan. Do you hear anybody talking about that?
That's
Nope.
crazy right there.
Bro,
Like,
my
how
my
you
parent
bothering?
my parents lived in my white parents lived in Napa. You know what I mean? Shit burnt down. They had to evacuate, my nigga. So I know I was up in there. I was chilling. We had big crib up there, my nigga. Shit got burnt down out of nowhere twice in a row. Like, okay, they survived one burn. They didn't burn everything up. They did another burn. This burnt everything down. You know, first one didn't get everything. You know what I mean? My mom and my pops was able to stay up there. The second one came, everybody had to evacuate, nigga. That's a big. Come on, man. Like, man, when they empty shit out, Humboldt County, nigga, all that shit up there burning up, nigga, all these rich ass areas up here in LA burning up. Like, come on, man.
And then I was saying that too, yuck. I'm
What
like,
a what a coincidence,
they got to be starting them fires, cause them people up there in the
bro.
hills
Hold
around
on,
nobody.
but the same shit that's in them woods is like in LA parks. You got dried up trees and shit in regular LA parks. They got hella trees, hella palm trees. Why them ain't catching on fire? If
Hey,
it just
yo, did you see when they put sprinklers around them trees in the parks? I saw that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, if it's just trees that's old, just catching on fire, my nigga. It's a lot of old trees and parks and recreation parks and shit out here in LA, and none of that shit, but all the hills. Like, come on, bro. That shit,
Dog, that's targeted. I don't give a damn nobody say that shit
all
is
of a sudden,
targeted.
and it be that like you'll see who lives up there. You'll see like the Santa Rosa shit. You'll see like that whole shit is a whole like it's deep. Go
Yeah,
look
I
up the
know
Santa
it's deep.
Rosa
That's
shit.
why I was asking
Yeah,
you
just go
because I
look up
know
that
I ain't
Santa
tripping.
Rosa. It's called a mission or a mend. It's called something they trying to do. But they about to build some whole new shit up there, and they need to clear motherfuckers out. And
And,
motherfuckers weren't moving, and they moved them.
dog,
Period.
hey, yo,
Bingo, bro. If they got shit called urban renewal and eminent domain. If you don't know what
oh
that is,
yeah,
look it
eminent
up. They'll
domain.
find a way to get you up out of there, bro. And it's also the Commission Act. You know, when it was a bunch of black owned businesses, they ran the highway straight through it to basically, of course, disenfranchise, but also they didn't really want to go through the hood. You feel me? But they also don't want all of these businesses in their area too. You feel me? They want to be able to come into the city and then drive into the burbs where it's just quiet and gated. You know what I mean? So they want all of that noise and traffic in the hood. You know what I mean? And also they want to be able to just drive through East Oak.
I think they're gonna target East Oakland because I've been seeing that for the last 10, 15 years. I be paying attention to a lot of things, and I think that they're gonna target. They've been trying to target East Oakland. I saw a documentary on East Oakland, like maybe about 10, 15 years ago, when they were talking about the homelessness in there. And then when they start talking about that, they're gonna target that spot because it's too close. Because I didn't know where East
East
Oakland
Oakland
was.
has been gentrified, bro.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, right? And
Nah, man. Ever since Facebook moved in the city, nigga, everybody, nigga, Frisco, nigga, Oakland, nigga, Hayward, Richmond, everything, nigga, gentrified, nigga. They trying to move niggas out. Everything is sky high, and niggas is
fact,
running
LA,
their shit because they can.
LA too. Yep, LA is only
LA,
9%. And
man,
that's also because of niggas not collectivizing, but also this has been a strategy as well. Because since blacks built the country and niggas don't want to, collectively get into politics in a meaningful way, they just blindly give their votes over to the Democrats. So the Democrats let
yeah.
over all these cats from Latin America. But did you see what they did with the Haitians? The Haitians came over here, they flew them back. They flew them back to Haiti like y'all got
I
to get out of
told
here.
them
But
about
they
that.
dropping the Hispanics everywhere, flooding the zone, Atlanta, DC, areas that has not been traditionally. Atlanta has usually just been black and white. Atlanta, they dropping them off there. They dropping them off everywhere. But any of the black immigrants, they send them back. You know what I mean?
I
Also, what they
told
do in the
them.
Philippines, they train these people over there for free for nursing, and then they bring them over here and they take all of your jobs because they so happy to be here that if they say, look, we're going to pay you this, they're not going to fight, and they don't
no,
want people that's going to be standing up to them. And the
they
same
much,
thing, unfortunately, that they do with a lot of black immigrants.
And
That's why
notice
they
it's
say
a
all skin folk
Chinatown in
and kin
every
folk.
major
They
city.
bring the black folks over here that's willing, that's super tribal, you feel me, in their homeland, and they're willing to assimilate just to say, hey, I'll throw anybody under the bus just to get over here.
And they
They're
doing it
not
for
bringing these
both.
cats over here to unite with us. They bring them to supplant us. So now they don't have to do anything for us. That's why there's a bigger push for reparations, which, it should have already been pushed. But yeah,
Oh,
they're
don't you
bringing
get
them over
started
here.
on
And
reparations.
then hold on, I gotta say this, bro. They keep saying that, oh, we're 13%. In order, which is bullshit. How many of y'all actually really fill out the census, right? So we're purposely undercounted. And then um that would mean, because they've been saying we was 13% since like the 70s or something. That would mean every time there's a baby born, someone is deceased. So they're purposely undercounting us so they don't have to do anything for us. But all of those numbers and stuff, it really don't matter, right? Because the Asian population is less than us, they do something for them. The LGBT population less than us, they do something for them. But
Right?
they're bringing Ukrainians over here, Afghanistan's over here. That's not for a
Man.
kumbaya moment. It's to usurp black people's authority and political power, which we barely even have. You know what I mean? So people need to wake up, and really, really, the word of the night is collectivize, because that's what everyone else is coming to do. You feel me? They're coming to do it against us, not with us.
Be easy. You talk and think exactly like me. You said the goddamn tabernacle right now, because I think the same damn way, dog. I told them when they can hate Trump all they want to. When he said close down them borders on all angles, they
When he said
ignored.
build the wall,
Yeah, when he said build a wall, he wasn't just talking about a physical wall. He was like talking about air travel, sea, all that shit. And he told them where it came from. They shitted on Trump, but there was all at Trump Towers. Everybody with power stayed at Trump Towers. That's why they raided him. But that's another story. But Trump told them to stop bringing them people over here. That's the enemy.
Hey. Hold up, big swole up. we
Oh, that boy said,
we
hold up, big
hey
swallow up,
man,
my
hey.
bad.
Let's get back on it, man. Let me get to this Corey Holcomb right quick, man.
That nigga said, hold up, big swallow up. Dog, I ain't heard that in a long time, dog.
Nah, man, we gotta really stick to the script though, right quick, man.
Okay, my bad, dog. My bad.
Because
No,
I mean, this good game. No, yeah, free game. You give him a good game and free
no,
game,
no,
man.
I gotta stick to the
Definitely.
topic though. My bad.
Let's get to the topic, man. God damn, man. Where's my history? Okay, I gotta go into library. Okay, here we go.
The boy said library.
Yeah, I had the shit. I get yeah, that's how I find.
That
You motherfuckers in media can't be. Y'all motherfuckers didn't have the courage to tell them motherfucking monsters, fuck your shot, shove it up your ass. Whoa. That's what Kyrie told them people. Facts. All Kyrie facts, no cap. Fuck your shot. I ain't putting that bullshit in me. And that shit is worth holding up in the air.
Because most of the motherfuckers on motherfucking major media, most of the motherfuckers in the NBA, them motherfuckers shut the fuck up and took their shot.
Facts.
They put the shit up in them.
Get him, Corey.
That brother KYRIE stood in front of the world and said, fuck your shot.
This is my question, man. Even if you don't agree with Kyrie and you in the NBA, why would you publicly go against the grain like that?
Because they have to. If they don't, they'll be out here wearing jogging suits like you got on.
Oh my
I'm giving you, I'm making jokes about it, but it's serious. If them deformed motherfuckers didn't have money, dog, a lot of us root for LeBron. But have you seen how LeBron hair look? If he didn't have that paint, boy, he'd be a monster. Bitches to talk about it. You see that funny polka dot head motherfucker at work? They don't never want to see that again. Shannon Sharp, what happened, man? You don't want to let that fame go. You and Skip. Y'all motherfuckers. Skip sounded like he had more conviction about what's right than you did. You went out your way to shit on that man. I think you don't like him because he's not gay. That's just my opinion, Shannon Sharp.
Hey, yo.
Oh, wait.
Is a heterosexual male and it showed.
That boy spitting a lot of truth. I saw that show last night.
Fair use.
Yeah, dog. He went in on that show. I saw it last night, dog. He's spitting truth.
Nah, Corey don't. Corey don't hold his motherfucking tongue, man.
Yeah, Corey be one of them ones when he go in.
Nah, he ain't playing no motherfucking
I saw that
game,
show last
man.
night, dog. That nigga
Hold on. Let's let him land because he got shit to say about these fuck ass players, these coon ass NBA players, these house niggas, man. Let him land.
All right, I'm finna roll up.
That's me keeping it one. That's me keeping it a buck.
You always find a way to flip it.
Because I've been watching. I watch him, man. I watch the man. He got a problem with Kyrie because he don't want to lose that seat he in. Because that seat, Shannon Sharp in, he get to sit there with the other dude and motherfucking joke all day about whatever. Yeah. It's got to be Shannon Sharp. Get up. You can tell he still work out. He living the life. He living the life. He get to lay up. He get to go on TV with his co-host, which is a weird dynamic that I've been peeped and I ain't said nothing until now. The fruit Buddhism and the loyalty to the bullshit-a-lots, because that's what they are, the bullshit-a-lots. Let me tell y'all something. It's a comedian named Thomas Wood. He said the G is shit. I done heard all these so-called smart minds and all this shit. They talk shit about what's happening. This is what Thomas Wood said, and it's right on point. See, that's what you dumb niggas don't know. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who talking about Kyrie is bogus and all this shit. Let me give you an example. Before you lose me, because I know I pissed some of y'all off. This is important. It was a dude out here. His last name was Darden. He was a cop. Something happened.
We talking about Donor. Donor was the dude name that the cop dude that went against the police.
Christopher Dorner.
Christopher Donor. He was saying it was crooked police, so he really didn't have the name together. But I'm gonna try to fast forward a little bit more because he all over the place right now.
They gotta
that boy was giving them that trail last night, dog. I saw that. You giving them that trail.
I ain't never watched it. I ain't never watched it. Hebrews to Negroes, wake up Black America.
Y'all got it on y'all platform, but y'all giving him hell.
Facts.
What's the white boy named Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos. It's George Allman Ray. Look, he stepped down. You know what that mean? That mean he took his name off it for a minute till the heat died out.
No, yeah, he been down.
He been up a while.
Yeah, he stepped down last year, I believe.
Well, the heat was coming. Still, by them.
The bullshit a lot. When all the shit happened, that's when he stepped down. Because there was a lot of CEOs stepping down from a lot of companies. All them people who are calling Kyrie anti-Semitic that are not black. See, I know why the black media members are calling him whatever they calling him, idiot and all that shit, is because they got to make their master happy.
Say it again.
They must obey their masters.
Say it
We know
again.
what that is. They must obey their masters. But that dude who owned the Nets, the dude who is the commissioner of the NBA, the bullshit-a-lots, who want to call this man anti-Semitic, let me tell you something. You want him to meet your good and moral rabbis, right? Let me show your rabbi motherfuckers that wildin' out contract. Any contract on motherfucking BET or MTV. Let me show your rabbi motherfuckers this shit, and you tell me who needs some counseling on morality. Man, you motherfuckers are the phoniest motherfucker. You motherfucker. If there is a wicked motherfucking gathering of people, it's the motherfuckers on top calling Kyrie anti-Semitic.
Did you hear what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Them the motherfuckers who the bad guys. Them the motherfuckers. Look, let me tell you something. All the people in the entertainment industry.
Hey, yo, I just gained a whole new respect for this nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Dog, Corey been talking like that.
Hey, fair motherfucking use, man. You know what I mean? This my homie Corey. This my nigga, but he's spitting that shit. And this is a fucking comedian. Where the motherfucking ball players at? You know what I mean? We got two that stood up they stood up, but them like my thing is I respect all the athletes. No disrespect, but this make me lose respect for y'all.
Man,
You know what I mean?
plenty
Because
of it.
it let me know
I've
it
been
showed
lost
me
respect for him.
all that shit Brian did for the Black Lives Matter shit when they was in the motherfucking dome and lockdown, that when they was wearing the shirts, freedom, justice, all that shit don't matter right now. Because you threw all that shit out the window with what the shit you said, bruh. Period. Sorry.
That Black Lives Matter shit is easy, right? To put on a shirt, that's performative theater. What's not easy is to get up there and have your brother back. It's not, no one is saying it's easy, but come on, bro. This the game of life, bro. And where is the retired NBA players? Yeah, we got Kareem Jabbar being a coon and going in some. Where about all these retired players? Y'all niggas ain't gonna stand up and say nothing either. There's a lot of whole shit going on, bro.
Dog, you see who the coons are.
It's bullshit, bruh. It's bullshit. These dudes should have their brothers back, just like Jaylen Brown did, just like motherfucking Jason Williams did. Excuse me, bro.
I think Steven Jackson came out and said that he's standing with him now too.
Like,
now they standing with him. They ain't standing with him at 5.
No, the Brooklyn Nets is standing with him. He's not suspended no more. So what
it's like, come on, everybody, bro. They doing hit piece after hit pieces still. Rolling Stone did a piece, Washington Post, and every title was anti-Semitic.
Man, you seen what the motherfucking this so crucial that they had the whole. I assume somebody else bought some goddamn motherfucking flow seats. They had all the flow seats with kids with anti-Semitic shirts on.
What?
They were placed there.
Bro, they
That's
never
wild,
did that
bruh.
shit to Mel Gibson. They still played the Passion of Christ.
Dog.
After that, right? They didn't go to the movie theater and have people in front of the theater with anti-Semitic shirts on and shit.
And not only that, remind you, his money is still good there. All of these people are still allowed to bank. But Kanye, nope, we can't bank with you. And he didn't say nothing that was on par with that. And he went back, whether you like it or not, he did give an apology. Show me a video where Mel Gibson is apologizing, bro.
And then Mel Gibson did the movie Apocalypto. That's shitting on a lot of people. It's not even shitting on him. He telling the truth how he see it. Apocalypto. Y'all ever seen that movie?
Absolutely, but let's
Yeah.
let's get back. Let's get back to Kanye. I'm glad you mentioned
Okay, my bad.
Kanye. I'm glad y'all mentioned Kanye. Now, I want all. If you woke, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and y'all gonna feel so fucked up when y'all realize what y'all did to brother Kanye over this T-shirt, right? He said white lives matter, right? Y'all got offended with that, right?
I didn't.
We no, not to be like that, but we are the real white. They are the real black. We are the light. They are the darkness, right?
Yeah.
So when he was saying white lives matter, he talking about us. We are the white. We've been conditioned that we are just we black, we dark. Bro,
Yeah.
look up black, man. Read that in the dictionary and get the meaning of black.
White means no color.
No, white means pure. White
Yeah.
means
White means
means
pure. Black
holy.
means no color.
No, black means demonic,
Yeah,
devilish,
that
nigga,
type of shit.
bad cat, bad luck. Everything black is, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Right?
But you're supposed to
But
walk
no, no,
into
no,
the
no.
white light.
No. But look at what is the light. Who made the light? A black man. Who's really the light? Look who's the light in the sports shit. The
The
black
black
man
man.
and the black woman. Look who's the light in this industry rap shit. The black man. Look who's the light. We are the
The black
light.
man.
We are the
But the
light.
black
They're
man
making
don't
money off the
understand that.
light. They're making money
Yeah.
off the light, which is white.
Nah.
Y'all didn't get that. It's a double entendre.
Yeah.
It's like a metaphor. You know what I mean? Rappers
No.
use metaphors. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't catch it. Y'all like, oh, white lives matter. He talking about you, nigga.
Exactly.
The enlightened matter. We are the enlightened. The fuck you talking about?
Dog, I
But
wasn't mad at him when he put that white light shirt matters on because I knew what he was doing with Trump.
anybody that does critical thinking was not mad, but the way you broke that down, yuck, most people is not thinking like that. Unfortunately, we're in the information age and people only want to see things on the surface level. They don't want to deal with the nuances and the caveats of the discussion and the greater scheme. So it's easy to say Kanye White Lives Matter shirt, cancel him, because there's some far right groups, but it's like, no, there's a deeper message. He's a rapper, an artist, a businessman, and what he says, a visionary. So there's always a message and a method. You know the saying, a method to the madness. Just because you don't agree with the method or understand his method, like, have you ever been? I know you probably like this, Yuck, being around rappers and producers and stuff. I'm gonna use this analogy. Some people, they'll be making a song, and I'm like, bro, it don't really sound right. And then somebody mix and cut it up. I'm like, ooh, it's
Yeah,
fire. It
dog.
was a method to that madness. You didn't understand it and you didn't see the vision at first. But once I finally presented to you, here's the madness. Here's the result of the madness. You like, oh, this is fire. I agree with that. You just may not agree with the process. And
Yeah,
Kanye does that a lot. I don't always agree with his antics and process, but when I see the final result, I'm like, oh, I could get behind that. I could support that.
That
but be easy. Oh, my bad.
that no that was a metaphor. Y'all didn't catch it. You know what I mean? The whole noise shit. He was speaking in double entendres and metaphors and shit. So that's a rapper. You know what I mean? We got like secret messages and shit. You feel me? It's like Kyrie. He had a secret message when he posted that 144. He posted that Hebrew. You know what I mean? The Hebrew, the Negroes. That post was at 144, either PM or AM. Right
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
now,
that.
now real Jews know what that 144 stand for, and
Exactly.
that is dangerous. You know what I mean? Because it implicate a lot of shit. You feel me? You know,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
and we
go
don't
there.
even want to get into
I
how
nah, we
they.
ain't doing all that. But I'm
Yeah,
just saying
dog,
it.
because
So
they just
boom. So once
okay.
so it wasn't him just posting the link. It was that 144. It was deeper than rap. Y'all didn't catch it, man. That 144 is a fucking lot, bro.
Yeah,
That's a fucking lot. That 144 and they know exactly what he. Yeah,
what
so
he's saying, he talking
they
straight to them
he
at that
is
point.
because they speak in numerology.
Yeah,
speaking in numerology. That's like you see these 9/11s and all these shit happen on these
Yeah.
dates and shit. They speak in numbers, bruh. Period.
Yeah,
That's
they
what they
speak in
speak.
numbers like a motherfucker, dog.
So he's speaking back at him with numbers and hold up, swole up.
That boy said, "Hold up, swole up,
Yeah.
dog." That
No,
shit.
he gave him some of them numbers, bro. And them numbers is crucial, bro.
See,
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
crazy part, yuck, is people don't even be understanding and they be wanting to jump out the window and check people and shit. My thing is, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with us disagreeing with each other, but we need to start doing that shit in private. You know what I'm saying? In public, nigga, we hold each other down. In private, check your brother. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting on the internet trying to go against a nigga all the damn time. If you don't even understand
I
shit.
never do that. I never go against a brother in public. I try to get in contact with him, and unless he don't want to do that, I talk to him like this, but won't be disrespectful. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't want to pick up or something, like I'd be like my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You
But
feel?
it takes it back to the black man is his worst enemy. The black woman is her worst enemy. You know what I mean? Black kids is our worst enemy. You know what I mean? Like
I
we
get
fuck
everything you just said, yo.
yeah, we fuck each other up the most. You know what I mean? Period. And
We
we
our own genocide, basically.
period. We are
Yeah,
we our own Hitler, you know?
yeah,
And
we
yeah,
our
we
own Hitler.
and we're conditioned. And like the brother Malcolm said though, because this is where we take our eye off the ball. Who taught you to hate yourself? You know what I mean? You didn't just grow up and was born to hate yourself. There were societal conditions and people that kept influencing you to hate yourself. And you internalize that so much that you don't even know how to love yourself. You know what I mean? And once you're a crook, you see everybody as a crook, right? So I don't even give Yuck the chance to be a good man because I'm a crook. So Yuck gotta be a crook, right? And that's how we see each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, I
I'm
think
self-hating, so he must self-hate. So let's just hate each other.
I think a lot of crooks find themselves in jail. You know what I mean? So I ain't going. But I think we look at each other as competition, and everybody is hating on each other. That's like further than them in life. You know what I mean? The moral of the story, like a female see a bitch. You know what I mean? With the Birkin bag, the hair all done, whatever the Indian hair, whatever the best grade of hair is, hopping out some shit. Oh, fuck that bitch. That little bitch, man. She was fucking on this ball player, nigga. I know that nigga. He said that pussy was trash. This is a bitch saying that because she mad at this bitch being successful. So a nigga be like, yo, man, fuck, you know what I mean? A nigga be on the gram or something, you know what I mean? Posting his jewelry and shit, posting his success and shit. Nigga, fuck that nigga. I'm ready to rob that nigga, man. Wait till that nigga come to my city. I got him. I'm gonna book this nigga. So it's just us being so jealous and so competitive with each other instead of just, you know what I mean, being competitive with life. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you're that competitive with your own color, be competitive with everybody. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Then you could go higher than just, you know what I mean? You could get to a higher level because everybody on higher levels than what we thinking about. All this fake ass jewelry, all these fake ass cars and shit, that don't mean nothing. It's all about this real estate, all about this motherfucking property. You know what
Man,
I mean?
what?
It's all about owning. It's a real life game of Monopoly, bro. Fuck all that. I mean,
Yo,
it's Monopoly, bro. The more property you own, the more you win the fucking game.
man, what? Hey,
That's
yo,
what it's really about. If niggas could trade they $200,000 chain in for some property, they would do it now if they really knew what the game was.
yeah,
Or fuck them designer chains, buy you some gold bricks, solid gold bricks, nigga. 14K, 18K, 24K bricks, nigga, and stack them shits up by the kilo. And you can sell them shits because gold go up and down, just like the stock market. But gold gonna always hold its value. So if you're gonna get some gold, nigga, go get them bricks, nigga. Don't be break this shit right here. I can't go get no money off of this. This a custom chain. I can melt it down. They gonna give me the weight for it. But far as getting, nah, man. If I have a whole block, a kilo, nigga, they gonna give me my money for that. Period. So we blinded by the bullshit, the glitz and glamour of life, man. When life is about monopoly, bro. They gave us that, man. Get man and your family. Monopoly in your family, bro. The Asian motherfucker, right? China, right? We say they the most powerful, right? They got the most money. You know what they hustle is? Not entertainment, not basketball, real estate, nigga.
exactly.
Real estate.
Hey, yo, I
And
even
they the
told him,
smartest, and they the smartest motherfuckers. What are they buying? Real estate.
dog, yuck. I told him, motherfucker, I said we ride past a median all day. And then I looked it up to see how much that little piece of spot, like the median where they grow the trees at, who owns that? Like, you got to start asking who owns that little piece. You can get money off that. Like, they be selling land and little plots at the corner. They even have the signs up saying you can buy this little piece of land. I'm like, for 1,500, shit. That little 1,500, cause it's across the street from some shit where you see they developing shit. Get that shit cheap. If you see them doing a lot of development in your spot, see what they know. Cause I know y'all seen that in the hood when they start putting up like condos and shit like that. You like, it's something there for them to make them do that.
Well,
I
it's
don't.
always money in the hood, bro. So let me touch on what Yuck was saying because, like he said, the Asians are extremely smart and they own a bunch of stuff in the hood. So you think some smart people would just put an investment in the hood that they think is going to fail? These smart, strategic people have already made the calculation that they're going to make money. Why? Because it's money in the hood. We spend a bunch of money. We just don't keep money flowing amongst us. That's why we don't have a black
That's
community. We
what it
have a
is.
black population, a place that's owned by non-black people that black people live at. But we could have a community if we pulled our resources together. But everybody wants to be the exceptional Negro. You want to be the one pulling up and say, hey, look at the car I'm in versus we all pulling up in the same type of car. And that's how the Jewish people are, they are saying like, look, we are not letting anyone else be broke. You know what I mean? Like you can't be around us broke like that. You know what I mean? So they're going to find a way. Hey, you could be an accountant. You can be a lawyer. Hey, you can be security. You can be
Bro,
this. They'll
no,
find a
no,
position for you.
no, no. We can't keep doing that, bro.
No, that
Man,
ain't.
no, 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 no. Come on, man. Let's quit acting like they just hustle to the fucking top.
Yeah, dog.
No, let me land, Kennedy.
Okay, bet.
You know how many grants and shit with no interest that they got coming to America after World War II? They got fucking hundreds of millions of dollars on no interest, my nigga. No
Speak
interest.
speak on it,
That's
Yuck.
a super alley oop, my nigga. That's why they got money right now, because they got hundreds of millions coming into America in World War II. It's tabloids and not tabloids, but news clippings and news printings about, the jewelry, and they come to America and they get X amount of hundreds of millions, no interest.
None.
Imagine if you came to fucking America and got X amount of hundred of million with no interest. What you gonna be at the end of this shit? Like, come on, they got a fucking alley oop and they get an alley oop from fucking Germany. They paying for that. And come on, we all paying for some shit that happened in Germany.
Dog, and
All of
we
us,
paying for
man.
their struggle, but they don't
That's
give a
the
fuck
still to
about
this
ours.
fucking day.
Yeah,
Dog,
no,
they
that's
come here
fact.
with the
Man,
gas
quit acting
station.
like they all hustle to the fucking top. They had a big ass multitude of fucking money and
Set
did a lot
aside for them.
with it. Right?
That
That's
shit
not
set
playing, man.
aside for
They had
them,
to
dog. They
open it.
come here with a gas station.
Man, they
Yeah,
was
no, I
shack.
told.
They got the alley oop the shack and they broke the fucking backboard, man.
Man,
Hey, no,
Period.
I totally agree with you, Yuck. So since I was talking, I just want to clarify. I was only saying that just in terms of practices, but cuz I'm actually out here in the fight for us to get reparations, so I totally understand. I talk about all these groups that get handouts. No group pulls themselves up by their bootstrap. And speaking of those millions of dollars, the Brits gave them millions of dollars as well, and we still pay them reparations to Israel to the tune of billions of dollars per year. We've also paid reparations to Holocaust victims from Germany. So I'm totally with you. And the Homestead Act. The Homestead Act gave over 2 billion acres of land to
man,
everybody that wasn't black. 2 billion
man,
acres of land.
that's what
Come
I'm
on,
talking about.
look at the alley oop. Look at the fucking alley oop. Now look at the black people. We had to get it out the fucking mud. That's why I respect the slang of getting it out the mud. Everything we got, we earned, bro. We made motherfucking black fucking the Black Wall Street out there in Oklahoma by ourselves, not with no handout, by ourselves, and they took it out. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers
Yeah,
made
that was
music.
fucked up.
Motherfuckers made music and got their masters back, and they took them out. Like, come on, man, they getting alley oops, and every time we try to do the alley oop, they not only nigga slap nigga, what the shit called flagrant foul. The flagrant foul ends with a murder,
Yeah, they take you out.
or a nigga getting so fucking blackball that you could never do it again. Not only just black people, they did this to white people too.
Yeah, niggas coming all cousin creed. Cause we all enslaved each other. Niggas is a term
Check this
that was
out. Remember
used
them.
during
Remember them
slavery.
two. Remember them. Whoever owned this motherfucker, pay attention, man. If you OG, man, you remember these two white chicks that came out, right? I think they was from Germany or somewhere overseas, right? The UK or something. They used to wear tank tops and boy drawers, and it'd be wet. They had short hair, like you know what I mean. They were two
Don't
white
like no
girls,
short man. That shit
and whatever. Nah, they was two white chicks. They was singing and shit. They was real popular. They said some
in
shit
like
about
'93.
around that time. They said
Yeah.
some shit about that. You ain't never heard about them bitches again.
And you
Ever.
know what's real crazy, yo?
Ever.
They have
Them
them
bitches got
people
them
that
bitches
they
got
be from Britain and shit, and they
them
they
bitches got
master their
erased.
language to
Them bitches
sound
got
like us.
erased, bro. Them bitches got erased, bro. The thing is, bro, it's forbidden. And it shouldn't be forbidden. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
shouldn't be forbidden. Like, if we got freedom of speech, you know what I mean? Freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of this, that, and the third, we should be able to do all the shit that we talking about right now, right?
yeah,
Taking our freedoms from us every motherfucking day. Our
yes,
social media rules, the social media platform rules. I post, that's why I go live on this motherfucker. Because when I
exactly.
go, imagine this talk on IG. They
Mm,
clipping it. Soon as it go, I can't post it.
yeah,
It's clipped because you can't speak freely. If you speak freely, you can't be on these platforms. You
yeah,
better speak that shit at a dice game. They ain't
yeah,
let you on a platform saying that shit.
and then they want to take you out when you speaking something that what we all saying. People are thinking it, and some people are scared to say this shit, and they don't want their channel taken down or whatever.
Man, fuck your channel, nigga.
No, but look, no,
I
I'm
don't give a
saying
fuck
like
about this
some
channel,
people they
boy.
not like me. I don't give a damn. Me personally, I don't give a damn. My thing is some people sit up and do this shit. They know what we saying is real.
But in that case, like I said at the beginning, the Bible is anti-Semitic. If what Kanye is saying and what KYRIE is saying is anti-Semitic, then the Bible is
Oh,
anti-Semitic.
I'm about to get to that because they went from the Holy Grail being a cup to it being a stone to being it going down to the bloodline. That's what they call the Holy Grail. That's why they incest with this shit. Don't get me started, dog. They said the Holy Grail started from being a cup that
Hey,
made.
hey, 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 hey.
Oh,
We
my
ain't
bad.
going to the deep. We talking about
Oh, my bad. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah. We ain't getting to
Okay,
conspiracies
dog. I just okay.
religion, man, because everybody can feel some type of way about that, man.
Okay, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
but
please,
that
please.
handout shit, that wasn't conspiracy. That was factual. Nothing alleged about that. And I was just trying to make a grander point that like we just gotta love each other more. Because I agree with everything that you're saying. I'm just clarifying, Yuck, so that we don't have a misunderstanding. When I was
It's not.
saying about,
Nah, I was
huh?
just adding on to what you were saying.
Oh, okay, okay.
Excuse my passion. I wasn't trying
Oh
to
yeah, no, 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 bro. I love the passion because
I,
that's bro.
I,
That's why
I,
I was
I
like, yes,
yeah.
man, we need more of this passion. If we had this, we wouldn't be in the position that we are now. You feel me? Because we be passionate about the Niners, right? Make a post about the Niners or Raiders. People passionate. I'm like, that's not the shit to be passionate about. You over here arguing with niggas about sports. Get passionate about this. But when I was making a point about Once you a crook, you see others as crook. I was just only using that analogy to ultimately a crook is typically considered a nefarious character, an untrustworthy individual, and most of the times that's what happens, right? Man, Yuck got a record label, man, but what if he try to give me a 360 deal? Man, I don't trust him, and then you go sign with another record label that gives you a worse deal than what Yuck was. You know what I mean? Because they look at you from that untrustworthy and then will go and trust someone else, and that's
Nah,
ultimately what I was saying that
I
we
hate to
need to
say it.
find.
I just hate to say it, man. Like what Kanye was saying, like he had the bad deals with the Jewish people. I had worse deals with black people, and that's
Me
a
too.
shame. That's a shame. They
Me
gave us a
too.
worse
I had
deal
something
than
like
than
that.
than,
Damn.
than the Jewish man because they deal was with the Jewish man, so they had to make it to where they can make some money. So your deal was worse than the deal they got. You know what I
Me
mean?
too,
So
yeah. I had
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Somebody was taking some off the top, so they was trying to take some off the top from
And
you.
then the Jewish deal, and then for
absolutely.
some reason, when you signed to the black man, he was already getting money from the Jewish people, and then he fucked you over. You didn't even know it. Like it be shit like that.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Like you're signed to a record label. I ain't gonna say they all owned by Jewish people, but you signed to a record label, you get all your rights, right? It's a point deal, but you get all your rights, all your publishing, all your royalties, all your writers, all that shit. You signed to a nigga, right? You want all your publishing or some of your publishing. The,
Yeah,
the Jewish guy ain't taking your, or the big record label ain't taking your publishing. You feel me? The
yeah.
nigga come in with nigga shit like, oh, I gotta get paid off every song, so I need a percentage off. Matter of fact, I'm taking all the publishing and just giving niggas advances. We heard Snoop Dogg in an interview said he ain't never got a publishing check.
That's some crazy shit. I
That
never gave up my
nigga,
publishing though, yo.
bro, like what the fuck? But
Nigga,
that's the
I'd rather
reason
be
that
here
that.
right now sitting with
But
y'all than to give
hold
up
up,
my
hold up,
publishing.
hold up, Big Swallow.
Oh,
Let me
my bad, my
explain.
bad,
Let
my
me explain. That's what these black record labels how they treat y'all. So when I had my rant about that shit, I live it. I had the same deal from a black guy. That not only they took a piece of my publishing too. You know
wow.
what I mean? So the big labels or the Jewish labels don't do that. They give you your full shit. I don't know about now, but back in the day. You know what I mean? The 360s is a whole new thing that went popping in the 90s and the mid 2000s and whatnot. That shit just started now. So I don't know about the 360s, but back in the day, you had all your rights and all your shit. But the
Yeah,
nigga,
I
the
Yeah, that
remember
nigga,
that,
360.
yup.
the nigga will be the middleman, you know what I mean? And make sure he get his cut. More of the story.
That's what I was trying to say, yuck. The nigga was the middleman. He didn't tell you about how much money he was getting from the other motherfucker, but he trying to
Bingo.
shit on you, and you don't know. You just clean into the business. He already scamming you off the top
Off the
instead of being
rip.
real with you. Like, look, man, I got this little bit, but I'm gonna cut you off, and then we gonna try to see how we get this shit. Instead of having that conversation, these niggas don't tell you shit, and then they just keep scamming the fuck out of you. How the fuck you gonna get publishing off a motherfucker you ain't wrote one word in that motherfucker?
Abs boy,
Hey, and that's kind of the
absolutely.
crook mentality I was speaking to. So now, not saying it's you, Yuck, but some people will take that personality saying, man, that's niggas doing nigga shit, right? So now when I want to open a dispensary, I ain't gonna call no niggas, right? Now when I want to open up this business, man, niggas just gonna do nigga shit. So like sometimes we take those experiences, internalize them, and maybe you got burnt by too many niggas and you just lost trust. But I think that's a huge
Nah,
part of why people don't be building as
Niggas
well.
come in all colors and creeds, dog.
no, at the same time, I had great business with black men. You know what I mean? I'm just saying,
Yeah.
as far as the bit, like we done heard the shit with Pebbles and TLC. They ain't
Oh,
got to
that
be
was
a
fucked
man.
up.
Pebbles fucked TLC over.
Man, that was fucked up.
That's a
Ain't no
female,
way.
my nigga. So that's a black female. So it come now. It ain't got to be a
But that's
dude.
the black. Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean, I'm
whole
just
nother
saying
conversation.
that was a black female. So it
Yeah.
comes from all from across the board. They
Niggas and
sold the
niggas
most,
come in all colors and creeds, dog.
bro. They sold the most albums ever,
They
and
should
what
never be broke.
Bingo Flamingo. So
Man, they
it
should
happens,
never be broke.
and that's the shit I'm talking about. The Pebbles deal with TLC, shit like that. So, yo, black people done fucked us over more than the Jewish record labels. Period. That's all I was saying,
It
man.
ain't no,
Because
it
they
ain't
come with
on
a more
Jewish
fucked up.
people. It's
They
on
come with a
black
more.
people.
but they come more with a more fucked up deal than the Jewish people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because they get greedy. They get
Yeah.
greedy, man. They don't sit up and tell you like, look, they don't have to sit down and be like, look, man, this is what they gave me. This is what I'm gonna split y'all off with because goddamn it, I want this shit to be fair. So y'all know what's going on. So you know it ain't me. They don't have them kind of conversations with people. They'll get their money and hide that shit and try to give you the small portion of shit. And then when shit go down, them Jewish people asking them where they got their money at, why they suing me when I gave you the money. You were supposed to handle that. You get what I'm talking about, yo? Like we
Absolutely.
gave you the money, you were supposed to handle that. Why you didn't handle that? And you got everybody mad at us because you didn't handle the money. You was being a nigga at that point.
And
Niggas
then,
come in all colors and creeds, dog.
but you got people that did it right. Def Jam, Rockefeller,
Yeah.
people that gave them them joint ventures, them 50-50 deals. You know what I mean? How it's supposed to be. Every
But
rapper,
those don't go viral though. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
fuck viral, fuck
I,
viral.
Fuck
It's
I,
about
I'm
violence.
I'm
It's
talking about in
something
terms
you
of
supposed to do.
inspiring others to work with each other, right? That all of the negative shit about us not working together. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna tell you,
That's what permeates.
I'm gonna give you some joint ventures that worked. A joint venture with Young Money and Cash Money, which is Wayne and Baby, right? They joint, they did it together. You got Young Money, which you got Little Wayne and motherfucking Nicki Minaj from. That's where it worked.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
that
go.
worked.
Let's go with Rockefeller and Def Jam. You know what I mean? You get Rihanna, you get Kanye West. They both billionaires. You get Jay-Z. He's a billionaire. You get state property. You know what I mean? You get Cam with Dipset and this shit. They all had joint ventures. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
So
about how you
it's
move your money.
no, it's about people doing it right and not doing it
Yeah.
right. I'm giving examples of people who
Oh
did
my
it right
bad.
and look at how they winning. You know what I mean? Like it's a way to do it and niggas could win without like trying to fuck you over. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the whole point, yo. You ain't even got to do that shit, but you do that shit. That's the nigga mentality, no matter what color or creed you are. It's like you don't even have to do that. You didn't have to, you know how you be like, you didn't even have to do that shit, dog. You
Just like how we feel about Shaq and them. They ain't even have to do that shit.
They definitely didn't have to do
And
that
then
with all the
Shaq,
money.
yeah, Shaq,
man. They got
Shaq,
enough money to do what we talking about, but they still won't do it. That's the fucking problem.
Shaq, fucking hypocritical ass. Hit the
Man.
fucking the Hebrews, the Negroes is playing in one of his theaters.
Yeah, but not only that, Kyrie was telling one of the reporters to not dehumanize him, and that's what Shaq and Charles Barkley was doing. You know that stereotypical trope that we just some niggas and dumb, and they kept calling him an idiot. They kept calling him an idiot, bro. I seen them get passionate, and but they never call these other people idiots, bro. But every time as
Man.
a black man that don't toe the line, he somehow is an idiot. that
Hey,
that that shit was disrespectful for because Charles Barkley did it, and then Shaq came right behind him calling him an idiot, and Shaq was talking, yeah, he's an idiot. Like, bro,
hold on.
I mean, you sound kind of slow. Like, you should be going around calling people idiots, bro.
No,
Like, who sounds
did
more
Charles Barkley get
eloquent when they
pulled over?
speak, Kyrie or Shaq? Come on.
Charles Barkley got pulled over for some idiot shit. He got pulled over for trying to go get head.
Hey,
Ain't
hey,
nobody talking about that.
speaking of Kyrie, here's a message from Kyrie right quick, man. Let's hear what he got about to say about
Okay,
shit.
bet.
You know,
Man, these people they are super coons right now, dog.
this Kyrie response, man. Let's hear what Kyrie got to say about all this shit.
Okay, let's land.
Sending my prayers up to the Creator, to our ancestors for healing.
For yous.
We all need it about now. You know, they call this the Lord's Day in certain religions, certain parts of our society. So I'm gonna pay my respect and my homage. But shoot, what do I have to tell y'all? Y'all making me forget. Nah, I'm joking. No, I'm just trolling y'all. But shoot, I gotta share something with y'all. There ain't no bad news or anything like that. It's just a reality, right? And I'm gonna ask y'all from my soul to yours, please do not get distracted out here. Please do not fall victim to what the system is putting out there. It's a lot of misinformation. It's a lot of trauma going around. It's a whole lot happening in our world. And the system wants you to be depressed, wants you to be in a state of being that is low vibrational. All right? It's a change and it's a shift in what's going on in our world right now. And I'm letting you know, I'm not being arrogant or anything like that, but from 1981 to 1996, this millennial generation, I hope y'all know, we're here to shake some shit up. We're here to shake some stuff up. But in order to shake some stuff up, right? And the next generation, Gen Z, is going to come right after us, so they're watching us, right? Then you got my kids' generation, which is very young. But I got on here to say this.
Hold up, Big Swole Up. He said, y'all here to shake some shit up. He had to, silence his words. The whole mission of Public Enemy was to do 2 years to come and shake some shit up. That's what motherfucking Professor Griff said on the Nick Cannon interview. He said the whole mission of Public Enemy was to come and shake some shit up. He said we come to shake some shit up.
Oh, hey, I remember that, and I talked to Griff
Yeah.
one day, and he was
Yeah.
telling
Peep
me
him
that.
out. KYRIE know what to do. Peep him
No,
out.
Griff said that NWA. Oh, I'll
Emotionally,
get back.
spiritually, because the system itself is it's dying. It's dying. Old ways of living, the old ways of doing things. It's not gonna last for too much longer, y'all. I'm just saying. And I don't know anything, right? I don't know all the answers to what's going on, but I'm saying this to y'all specifically because it's important that those that understand, that are aligned and what's going on around here, that y'all paying attention, because without us making a change right now and shifting our consciousness, our kids they're gonna fall victim to the system too. And the system I'm talking about it's a myriad of objective topics that we follow since we were kids, which is sex, love, relationships, religion, culture, class, finance, entertainment, media, social platforms at this point. Please do not fall victim to these things that are being manipulated and controlled. Please do not. Please do not. We have so many truth tellers out here that are doing the right things. And I could point them out, but you have to have your own level of discernment once you're consciously awakened to what's really going on. And I could go on and on, but look, I have to speak in general topics because it gets too mixy. You know what I'm saying? But I hopped on here specifically to share something with y'all. My generation, the millennial generation, we got to be better. We got to be better. My millennial generation, we got to be better. We know too much of the truth. And sometimes that will put us in places where we're fearful or we have anxiety. And in order to make an impact out here that is generationally sound, where it lasts for not just one generation, but for 7 to 10 to 20 generations now, we have to break free mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do it, but we have people out here that are willing to extend a helping hand and do it, And I went live on this main page because I know that some people are going to take this as, oh man, this guy's, what is he talking about now? This guy thinks and it's like, it's not even about that. I don't even have energy to give that to give to that today, or any point in my life. But I will tell you this, we got to be better. We have to protect our youth. We have to protect our ways of life. We have to protect the kids that are looking up to us. So my millennial generation, this is a call out to you. No, real talk. This is a shout out to you. As Gen Z's watching and our older generation is waiting for us to take control of the wheel and lead our world into new places, new ways of thinking, because it's not happening, without the proper techniques and strategies.
Fair use. I believe the children of the future.
Thank you.
Come up and let them lead
Hey,
the
Young, I'm
way.
too happy for this shit. When you said that, I thought about Randy Watson. You remember Randy Watson?
I remember Whitney Houston, nigga. Rest
No,
in peace.
Randy Watson on Coming to America when he popped up there singing Whitney Houston's song
Hey,
on
bro,
Coming to America.
let's get it together.
Hold on, I'm just trying to
It's
throw
not
a little
happening.
bit in
Not
there.
prepared. So, you know, and I say my generation because the millennial generation is because we help create a lot of these social platforms. We help create a lot of these trends. We help create a lot of these, you know, new waves of doing things. Like I'm not saying that arrogantly, but from 1981 to 1996, this is specifically for y'all. Please, 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 please educate the youth the right way. Please, please, we are star seeds just like Gen Z is, just like our elders were. We are star seeds. We returned here for a bigger purpose that many people won't understand. And a lot of this Instagram live will go over people's heads, but that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody's going to get the fight. Not everybody's going to get into the war. Not everybody's fearless out here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more specific when I say this. I'm getting a lot of wisdom from the elders, and they're telling me that this generation that I'm in, and I'm talking about born from 1981 to 1996, that if we don't get our stuff together and start making a conscious effort to change the ways of living out here, we will be doomed. If we keep living the same lifestyle that we looked at when we were kids and saw like, oh, this is popping. Oh, this is one of the people I need to follow. Like, think about social media in general. Like, you guys we're just following. I say you guys, no, we are just following people. We're just following people. That is a level of influence that can be dangerous if it's not poured in the right places. And I woke up with this on my spirit because I had to let it off. You know, this was what was called to me this morning. I don't know what exactly, but this is what has been called for me to share with you guys. The elder generation is saying it's time to wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Boom.
Yo.
Wake the fuck up. He said it. Even the elder
Dog, hey,
generation,
yo.
because they dying off, bro. We gotta
Dog,
continue the torch, my nigga.
I always said, if you notice the pattern, they're attacking kids and straight black men for the last 10 years, 10 or 15 years, and y'all don't even see it.
Yeah, they trying to demasculate us, man.
Yeah, so am I tripping with saying that, dog, for the
No,
last?
you on point. You know what I mean? You on point like
Yeah,
6
because
o'clock.
no, yeah, there's not going to be an effeminate king that's leading a revolution. So if they could nip it in the bud while you a kid, throw you in jail, i.e. the school to prison pipeline, put the man in dresses, now you're not a threat. Right. If they just gotta if they going against the army and they got half of the army locked up and the other half in dresses, you know what I mean? They've neutralized the threat, and we can't just sit here and stand for it. So, I'm part of that generation, and that's why I'm stepping up. I'm not a teacher, my nigga. Like, I didn't go to school and get some college degree, my nigga, but I'm in the information age. I start reading books, bro. I didn't have to fucking go to jail to start reading books, but if you is in jail, then read and shit. You feel me? They got videos, audio books. I start coaching, my nigga. I start like mentoring youth and shit, bro. I'm helping them with firearm training, bro, showing them how to tie ties, interviews. My nigga, I'm not a teacher, bro, but then again, I am. We all are teachers, bro. If you got kids, aren't you teaching them? So you're a teacher, bro. You feel me? So it's like, if you got nephews and brothers and sisters, you have a moral and societal obligation to teach them something. You feel me? Teach them how to fish. Don't just keep handing them fish, you feel me? Because you ain't always gonna be here, bro. So we need our young one. Everyone like to say they're a king and queen. Are you raising your kid to be a king, or are you treating them like a
I
peasant?
never
Is your
used
son
that
gonna be a
word,
king, or is
king
he
and
gonna be a
queen.
peasant?
I never use that word king and queen. This is why. Because it's people using that word that are not worthy of it. And plus, I don't believe in that word. If you gonna say like they sit up, that's my king, that's my queen, but they cheating on each other every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Family. Not
Oh,
not
my bad.
not to be like that, but it's a better word than nigga. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? That's
No,
some.
no. You know what?
Yeah.
My
Not
bad.
like
My
that.
bad.
Not like we actual. You know what I mean? Egyptian pharaohs that was kings and queens. You know what I mean? Nah, we kings and queens instead of being niggas and bitches. You know, that's a better way to
The
address
better
that.
word is saying, "How you doing?
No, how you gonna
How you
address somebody?
doing,
What
my
do you call it?
homeboy?
What do you call it?
Family. How you doing, family? How you
Man,
doing?"
how you gonna call, like, what you gonna call? Hey, what up, bitch? Oh, you gonna say, how you doing,
No,
queen?
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm like, I wasn't saying you shouldn't call yourself a king or a queen. I'm saying people that use the
So
word.
you rather just say nigga, bitch instead of calling
No,
king
you're
and queen?
missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is people use that word recklessly. King and
Nah, we
queen.
ain't saying that you a motherfucking king of a kingdom, my nigga. You a
No, I'm
king, my
talking
nigga.
about.
You a king of your family, nigga. You a
Yeah,
king of.
it's a
No, but
term of
look, check me
endearment,
out.
bro.
See,
Cause
check
like
me out. I knew y'all gonna do this. Check me out.
no,
The reason why I
cause
said
every
that,
word is used recklessly, right? Nigga is used recklessly, king is used recklessly,
that's
anti-Semitic is
my
being used
point.
recklessly. So you can say that about any word, bro.
Yeah, no, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like when you say that, you say it as a form of respect, like when you use king and queen. But I say when I see other people use it in a way, it's sort of like you using the word nigga. Because if I call whatever woman I'm with my queen, and then she called me her king, that's who we with, no matter what race or whatever she is. That's what it is. My point is, it doesn't matter. It depends on how people use it. Cause I hate seeing people use that's my king, my queen, but you up on here on
But
love.
you don't hate nobody using the word nigga and bitch. Like, come
I
on, man.
didn't know. I didn't say that. I didn't say
So
that.
I want you to have the same energy for nigga and bitch. Let's hear your
Dog,
story.
Yeah, because
I
we've
have
been using
the
that
same.
word and you
Let me
literally
hear
didn't
your
bring
No,
it
story.
up.
On.
But
Let
then
me
you
hear
had
your.
an
see,
objection to the
y'all
king and
know I
queen.
didn't know. I didn't
No,
say that.
let me hear your objection to nigga and bitch. Let me hear how you feel about that.
I feel like if you're using that word in certain ways, it get used the way it get used. My thing is when you use the word
How is
king
that
and
any
queen.
different from king
Oh
and queen?
no, see, that's what I'm getting to, Big Easy. That's what I'm getting to. Follow me. If you're using the word king and queen, it's the same as the word nigga and bitch. It depends on how you
How?
use it.
It's more respect, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's more respect in it. But my
So
thing
my
was,
thing is this.
look,
So
look, look,
Bro,
regardless,
check me
what
out.
are
Let
you
me
saying?
land real quick. When
huh?
I say that, look at love and hip hop when they say king and queen, and then they say bitch and nigga all in the same show. That's what I was trying
Bro,
to
you
get.
you look you program, my nigga. Look how
And
you
No,
you
just
no,
conflating
no,
no
things
no
no.
no
too.
no. Look, you program, my nigga. Look how
No,
you
I'm
just
not.
mentioned.
I'm trying to
You
peep.
just mentioned the show, my nigga. Like that's how real life
No,
is.
I
That's
don't even watch
reality.
that show.
That's
no, but
reality. That's a reality show. They set them scenes up, my nigga,
no, but
to
I'm
get
trying to make
ratings.
a
That shit
point
ain't
of
real.
no.
In real life, black men and black women is approaching each other like, "What's up, queen? What's up, king?"
But that's my
Instead
whole
of "What's up,
point
nigga?
of
What's
what I
up,
was
bitch?"
saying. That's my whole point of what I was saying. We saying
Bro,
the same
do
thing.
you got
I
it?
was
So
making an example of how not
let
to
me
use.
ask you a question.
Okay.
If I call you king, do you got to own a kingdom, an empire? Like, I'm
No, 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 no. You call a person king because you see that in them. You call them queen because you see that in them. My point
Nah, I don't
was,
see nobody ruling no motherfucking empire. I see
no, I'm
respect,
talking
my
about,
nigga, instead of saying nigga a bitch. You feel me?
yeah, but it's
I see
like,
motivation to make a motherfucker respect the black nation, respect us, black Americans, my nigga, instead of wanting to kill each other, hate on each other, my nigga.
that's what I'm
That's why I
saying,
say
yo.
it, bro.
I'm
If you
saying it
say
in a
nigga and
different
bitch, we
way,
gonna
but
hate each other more.
I'm saying the same thing you saying it, but I'm
No,
saying
you
it in a
not.
different
You
way.
saying that's a
Because
problem.
you
It come
saying
with
some whole
love.
different shit.
No, no. What I said is I have a problem with people calling themselves king and queen when they not worthy of even getting called that. If I say that's my nigga right there, that means that's my nigga right there. You feel me?
Nigga is more disrespectful, my nigga. We gotta get that out of here, bro.
No,
You
Yeah,
I
cannot
like what?
call
I
somebody
don't
a
get. What
king
is
or
you
queen.
saying, cuz?
that's what I'm trying to say. I said that
So
like
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
check
hold
me
on.
out.
Hold on,
Check
I
me
got it,
out.
I got it, I got it. You ain't gotta say no more. Kennedy, you ain't gotta say no more. You basically said you can say my nigga, but you don't, that's a nigga, that's not a king. So you
Yeah,
saying that you won't say yo nigga, that's your nigga, you won't call him a king because you don't respect him as a king.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
All right, cool. End the story. I ain't about to go.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, come on,
Got it.
man. You got
Got it.
me thinking too deep over here, yo. Stop it.
Nah, I can see what you're saying. Like a nigga that done killed everybody in the neighborhood. You ain't gonna say, "What's up, King?"
Mm-hmm.
Bingo, I get it. But
Yeah, that's
as
all I'm saying.
as respect, you know what I mean? That'd be a
Yeah,
better approach for because we talking about black hatred. All this shit is
yeah.
black hatred. The moral of the story is black hatred.
Oh, okay,
Kyrie
my bad.
Irving,
My
Kanye
bad.
West. We
And
get
we
more.
talking about minimizing and mitigating that. So, in order, even if he is a killer, and even if you don't see him as a king, if I say "What's up, nigga," or versus I said "What's up, King," and then now this killer may turn into a teddy bear and say, "Oh, damn, I'm recognized as a human." But if you treat
Yeah,
him just as some killer, then I mean, like, what would you expect? So I understand what you're saying, but like
yeah. That's how.
in the
That's why it's a crazy way to think of it, but that's how we're thinking. You
but
know,
then the
yeah,
cycle continues, right? The cycle
yeah,
continues if you keep that way of thinking. And like Yuck is saying, I'm not saying, "Hey, what's up, King of Zamunda? Hey, what's up,
mhm,
King of Sudan?" Like, no one is saying that. And then there was multiple kings. No one is saying you're
yeah.
the king of all kings. There wasn't just
That's
one
what I
king
was saying
reigning
in a
over all
roundabout.
kings. There were a multitude of kings. So it's like it's just a term of endearment. If you could say nigga as a term of endearment, and then I'm not saying you specifically,
No,
but that
I'm
that's
saying
weird
I
that people
said
would
that's a
accept
term of
nigga as a
endearment.
term of endearment, but have an objection to king and say you're not a king, but you cool with this person being a nigga. And nigga and bitch go synonymous. So if you call me a
Yeah,
nigga, I gotta respond with bitch if I'm dealing with a female,
niggas.
because that's how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like
all I'm saying,
it'd be
Phoenix.
better to just use the king and queen terminology out of respect.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying, right? It wasn't
Hey,
nothing.
hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna hit you with a goose. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Oh
Hold
man,
up, big bro.
goose
Hold
man,
up. I
salute
got
the
it.
goose.
This ain't even Wonder Twins, but I gotta hit you with it, my nigga, because you just said exactly what we saying, and we going in loops. You
Yeah, and we
saying
went
that
in
that the
loop.
nigga that you want to disrespect the nigga and say what's up, nigga, and we saying that we want to respect the nigga and say what's up, king and queen. Period. End of story. Back to
Yeah, that's
Kanye.
all, dog.
Back to Kyrie.
It wasn't that deep.
It was because you was mumble jumbling for like about
Nah, what you
30
say I
minutes.
was doing? What I was shucking and jiving.
Hey, bro, they already said you drunk, bro, nigga.
Hey,
The
dog, that's
chat,
how I'm supposed to be, dog.
hey, we all litty, but they said you drunk.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog. At least I ain't driving. Hey, look.
I
I'm in the
hope you
building
not.
and I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, I hope you
Yeah,
not driving, nigga.
dog.
Please,
I'll be on I-45 driving the wrong way, thinking I'm doing right.
nah, man. Please, man. Relax, lay down, man.
Nah,
Pull
dog. I
over,
don't
bro.
do that. Dog,
Put
I
like
don't
a
do
mother,
that. I don't
put
do
some motherfucking ice on your forehead, man,
that.
and
That nigga
chill,
said,
my
raise
nigga.
your
Like,
arm
chill
up,
out,
nigga.
bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is a cool, like, the debate section, man. And then my nigga Paper
No,
Chase
dog.
was
I'm
chill.
chilling. I'm chilling. I just
Hold
had
on.
a thought, and I just said it. That's
Man, you
all.
said a long ass thought, man. That was a long, mind-boggling thought. But hold that thought, man. Mute up.
Okay.
Paper Chase been in the building, man. What you thinking about? You been here hella long, Paper Chase. What's happening with you, bro?
Yeah, I just been here vibing, bro. Being here vibing with niggas and shit, man. You know, I listen more than I talk a lot of times, so when I talk, I make it powerful, man. You dig? Real shit.
Okay, so let's get back to the subject, man. Why is it criminal to have knowledge of self? because that's what like more of the story. Like
Well, you know,
all the situations. It's not yourself and trying to better and empower, you know what I mean, yourself and black people, and then it ends up with a road crash. So how you
yeah,
feel about
J. Edgar Hoover said one of the worst threats to America is black people knowing who they are and waking up, bro. So that's exactly why that shit is basically criminal for us to learn. The motherfuckers is scared of us learning and knowing who we are, bro. That's exactly why. You know what I'm saying?
that? No, I agree, bro. I agree. They'll let us have all the money in the world, but that knowledge, they don't want you to have that, bro. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
too late.
deadly. Us
It's
with
too fucking
knowledge.
late. It's too late.
Too late.
Hmm.
And you don't pay attention to what they give you access to. You pay attention to what they deny you, right? Here's this chain. Here's this car. But then when you try to get land, sorry. You try to get the stuff that you really need that's vital to your success. That's what you need to be worried about. Not what they allow you to have, but what they deny you access to.
And then look, Pete, the same shit you said, right? A motherfucker could drop 30,000 on $120,000 Benz. They gonna give you that loan. Try to do that same 30,000 on some property and see how much shit you gotta do.
Yeah.
they gonna make you
Health,
hop through
red tape.
fire hoops to spend that same 30 to get some property, my nigga. It's crazy, but they'll give you a car all day. You know what I mean? They'll like, go and grab that car. You know what I mean? So you got to peep it from that aspect. You can own cars, but you can't own property. Why?
That's what I've been saying in a roundabout way, but I just be thinking about other shit in between. But my mind just be going there, dog. Cause
Because cars are liabilities, not assets. They
and
depreciate. So it doesn't matter how dope the car is. If you hit a U-turn and say, you know what? I don't even want this bitch no more. Go back. They've already shaved 10 to 25% of it off the top. And just look this shit up. In the first year, most cars, they lose the value up to 40% after 1 to 2 years. It doesn't matter what car it is, because look at a 2016. That would still be a good car to have. But no, people like, man, it's 2022. That car is hella old, right? You know what I mean?
they don't
But
get
no, so they want you in a car that you can't afford because it's a liability. It constantly depreciates in value, and it doesn't matter if you pay 50,000 for a car today and you want to sell it in 2 weeks. You're not gonna get 50,000 for it. You know what I mean? Versus the property, you pay 50,000 for it and you sell it, you're gonna get way more than 50,000, which is why they deny you. And to our earlier point about the communities of people that got countless handouts, they were getting zero interest loans and they were getting land grants, which wasn't even loans. It was, here, you want this land, you get it, no cost. You paid like an application fee, you know what I mean? And then here, the land is yours, because they knew the power was in the land. That's why they'll give you change. That's why they show a bunch of rappers. That's why I got to tell cats like, bro, stop looking up to these rappers because they got a chain. You know what I mean? That's not really something to aspire to. And they be running to videos. Oh, did you see so and so's chain? I'm like, no, show me when they show me the deed to this property. You don't never see no rapper showing no deeds, but you just see them showing rented ice. Let's keep it a buck. Yuck, you know this. Not all ice is theirs. And look, I'm not knocking my brothers in that regard. I'm talking to the cast that's glorifying and thinking that that's the way to go.
hey,
E40 said it before. Don't buy what, a $85,000 car before you buy a house, you know what I mean? So this was back in that time in the 90s, but it's like, bro, people got to wake up. All of this materialism
that's
stuff,
what I've
if you
been
gonna be
saying.
material, make sure it's the materials that's furnishing your property.
Exactly. Be easy. That's what I've been saying. It sounds crazy the way I'm trying to explain it, but you know what I'm saying. It's like so much in between, like saying, okay, get a chain instead of getting a chain, get some property. I be explaining what I be thinking in between that chain and that property. Like sometimes my mind drift off like that,
Bro,
explaining in between. You know what I mean? It's thrown off. You know what I mean? What is that? It sounded creepy. It sounded like a motherfucker know we talking about educating people. And then da 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 da. You know, man, when you talking like we talking right now, and I love this right now.
Hold
Like
on, let me let y'all know this jewelry scam, man. Fuck jewelry, man. Peep this shit out. Listen
The
close.
motherfuckers been robbing niggas for years.
They're wearing imitation jewelry, and that's ridiculous. But as platforms such as YouTube and SoundCloud became star factories and hip hop ascended to the rank of the world's most popular genre, flexing your diamonds returned with a vengeance, and soon every. So, Dad, I was.
What the fuck, man?
Proposed to Kara. Where do you think I should go?
I told y'all, look up the history of
This
Johnny
video
Dang, but nobody paying attention.
statement was claimed.
But you know, that's another story.
I'm telling you, y'all allow struggle rappers to fake a cosign jewelry like a label pendant piece are such important status symbols that there are even MCs and athletes for sport. And once again, a new generation of impressionable.
Hold on. Every time I lean it on this motherfucker, hold on, man. Let me put this shit on the boy.
Hey,
My
Yuck.
bad.
Hey, Yuck, I always told people to look up the history of Johnny Dang, but they thought I was tripping.
Oh, they gonna talk some shit. They gonna talk
Dog,
some shit.
I'm talking about Johnny Dang got allegedly a lot of.
I already know. Watch this.
Yuck, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Massive
Like,
spending.
you've been around
Hold on.
since Johnny Dang came out.
Social media, these rappers' purchases are under more scrutiny than ever before. I'm getting on the stone, bro. Nah, man, come on. Where'd you get your jewelry from, dog? Nah, bro, hold on. And as it has become clear, fakes are littered all over in today's marketplace. In today's landscape, jewelry like a label pendant piece are such important status symbols that there are even fake chains being made to allow struggle rappers to fake a cosign from their favorite crews such as Lil Baby's 4PF or 21 Savage's Slaughter Gang. But while these fakes were being sold on sites like eBay or Alibaba, there's a lot of proof that even if you think you're going somewhere trustworthy, things are not always what they seem. And now rappers are becoming more vigilant than ever. Stop buying all this jewelry without knowing what you're doing, Lil Durk warned his fellow artists in September of this year. A lot of this stuff fake, and some is overpriced. Get one jeweler and stick to him. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be when the truth come out. With counterfeits flooding the market, a whole online subculture dedicated to detecting and exposing fakes has sprung up. Most notably, IG account Fake Watchbusters has outed countless famous MCs and athletes for sporting counterfeit goods. Just 3 days after Durkio's warning to upcoming rappers, one of the most infamous examples of a rapper being finessed by jewelers came to light when Lil Baby showed off the 400,000 Patek Philippe watch that he'd worn as a part of his Met Gala fit on Instagram. Fans and fake watchbusters alike were quick to tell him that it wasn't the real deal. Within hours, Lil Baby placed Raffaello & Co., the outlet that sold him the timepiece, on blast. Now, at Raffaello & Co., y'all know better than to sell me, of all people, a fake or anything that could be called a fake, he wrote on Instagram. I stand on my name the same way y'all should. Ain't no such thing as a mistake when that money get involved. Suddenly faced with bad publicity, the owners issued a statement which claimed that, I personally would never knowingly sell him or anyone else anything that is not 100% authentic. I have known Lil Baby for a while, and there's nothing fake about him, especially his jewelry and watches. I want to personally apologize to Lil Baby for what has transpired. Raffaello & Co. took immediate action to rectify this. We pride ourselves in being an honest business and will take great care to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. But despite their assurances that this was a one-time oversight, Vlad TV suggested.
Hold up, Big Swole Up.
Come, man.
Sold that nigga a fake watch.
And he said I wouldn't purposely sell it. He's saying
Hold on, let me land. Let me land, Kennedy.
Okay, bet.
A $400,000 watch. Philippe. You know what I mean?
What?
Oh no, 400,000, and it was fake, nigga. They gave this nigga four championship rings that spelled his name and his money back.
Wow. First of all, you could invest that money in land instead.
400,000. You know what? How much land? How much shit you could buy?
Man, you can buy plots downtown.
Not how much shit, but one. You definitely could grab one property with that.
You can grab multiple shit now because the housing market is going down in a lot of these
you go to
down
Detroit,
south,
Ohio, and shit like that. I'm talking
I was gonna say like Mississippi, the Carolinas.
Right, but if you go like the nigga LA and New York, nigga, good luck with
that. Oh
that.
yeah, you can forget it. You can forget about it.
Good luck, nigga. That shit ain't gonna look too smooth. Even Miami right now.
For 400,000, nigga.
Hey, actually, Florida has the fastest rising cost because People thought Florida was so cheap, but then all the Cali and New York people moved there and inflated the cost. You know what I mean?
Just like Vegas. The same shit happened with Vegas. Vegas high as
Yep,
fuck right now too.
hella
Man,
high.
oh, I
Seattle,
just saw that. Well, Vegas, because of those wildflowers,
the
well,
the the cheapest spots is spots you don't want to live. Idaho, you know, Wyoming and stuff. You go to those places, you'll
Salt
get
Lake
some property.
City,
South Dakota,
white
Salt
people
Lake
mad
City.
about that shit right now. They don't want
even
men
Salt
trying to
Lake
get their
City is
wild.
going up. Utah is one of the fastest growing places because a lot of the tech places, um, and even Texas. People was moving to Texas. They thought Texas, bro. Texas is expensive, bro. Texas is turning into California, bro. In terms
Man,
of the prices.
I've been telling
Yo,
people,
Texas then turned hella high, nigga. I was looking at property out there just to buy some shit, rent it out. That shit.
hey,
I was
what
looking at this.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Texas turned into Cali, bro.
nigga, look, the
Young
same shit
looking at
out.
it
Look,
like,
no. I was looking at shit in 2019. This shit was like in the 500s and 600s. Boy,
dog,
right now, nigga,
man, what?
1.2, 1.4, 1 point this, one. I'm like,
That's just
whoa.
not to live around
For the
people.
same shit, bruh.
Hey,
Now, if you
yo,
want some shit in the hood, nigga, you get something for that 400, that
dog,
600, you be in the fifth ward, nigga.
dog. Hey, yo, no bullshit. In the hood right now, they got fucking shit they putting up. You think is apartments. Them shit is condos with the garage up on it. Guess how much they charging them just to be there?
How much?
The lowest is 250,000.
I told you.
The lowest is 250,000, dog, and they putting them up all around the hood. The lowest is 250,000, and there's no parking unless you're
Bro,
in the
that's
garage.
and that's a bro. You get the same condo out here in LA. Period.
Bro,
So
those same houses in the 90s or in the 80s was going for 60,000. And then even before that, they was
Dog,
$10,000.
them
People was getting
houses
houses
now,
for $10,000, bro. And it's the
dog. Did
same
y'all
type of
not?
houses though, you know what I mean?
Hey, be easy. Down there near over there at Scott Street, where I shot a video called "Looking for the Product." By the way, I told them people in the row house because they're looking across from downtown, they were gonna buy them out. Sure enough, that shit looking from across, like it's literally across the freeway from downtown. They gonna get that shit. They getting that shit, dog, like left and right out here, dog. In the hood, nigga, you got to have 250, dog. They basically putting a townhouse on top of a goddamn 2-car garage, and they putting them all together in the hood right now. In the least you got to have is 260 to 70,000. Looking across from apartments that they getting, like they paying, like, you know, what you thought was the hood. Nigga, nah, it ain't the hood no more now, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? When you see
Yeah,
them
it's called
fresh stuff,
gentrification. And what they do is they make sure that it gets basically destitute and pretty
mhm,
much deprived of all economic opportunities so they can say yes, you know, this is basically a no opportunity zone, and they'll come in there and say, look, we're going to make it thrive and flourish. And once they start building those high rises, they know that no Negroes can't afford it, so
dog,
they'll bring in immigrants, bro. They'll bring in
they'll
anybody.
rather bring immigrants in than to have niggas staying there.
but they all come in with grants. The same
Yeah, they
shit we was
all
talking
come
about
in
Correct.
earlier.
with free money,
Yep.
dog. Dog, them motherfuckers, dog.
Yo,
I
yo,
tried
yo,
to
yo,
go
yo,
get
yo. Look, check
oh,
out what they doing in New York, right?
yeah.
They building like they putting all types of millions of dollars into a fucking camp for them. The Mexicans that ain't just for the Mexicans, not for the homeless. It's homeless all around that motherfucker. Homeless are all around LA, homeless all around Oakland, nigga, everywhere. Homeless is like a motherfucker since the pandemic. Everybody sleeping under fucking bridges and shit, right? The Mexicans come in, they building camps for these motherfuckers, put millions of why they can do that for our homeless, my nigga.
And they gave them health
Exactly.
care, and they let them
Healthcare
vote,
too.
and they gave them driver's license. So they're
They
actually
gave them
taking a lot of
driver's
our
license.
jobs. They let them drive Uber, and also what they do is there's a lot of hotels that are empty because people can't afford to pay in the hotel. The government is subsidizing the hotel, so the government foots the bill for the hotel, and it lets them stay, and they just happy to be here, so they'll give them a room, maybe five, seven of them stay in a room, however many, but this is all off of the backs of taxpayer dollars, right?
Yeah,
That's not
dog.
pulling yourself up by your bootstrap. They're getting food stamps handed out, healthcare that you ain't
We
even
can't even get
qualified
that
for,
shit.
bro.
We can't even get it, dog. I tried to get another goddamn ID and I had my birth certificate. Them motherfuckers said I needed this, that. I'm like,
No,
where
look,
the
look,
fuck
look.
are these immigrants getting this
Let's
shit from?
land on some serious shit. Veterans from the army,
Oh, I was
Vietnam,
about to talk about it.
they can't get health care.
They
Like,
can't get
what the
shit.
fuck? The people that fought for us, that fought for America, can't get. They got bills. You know what I
Dog.
mean? That they done put in position, like far as what I mean, the politicians and shit. They voting. They was high fiving and shit when they made the veteran bill, the where they don't get no money. Like
Dog
they
and
was high
veterans.
fiving and shit. Like my nigga. But let these people come across
Let
the
these
border
motherfuckers come over here.
and they get
And
health
they give
care,
them everything, dog. Veterans, dog,
hotels, and
I said this,
encampment.
yuck, I said this, I've been saying this for years ago. The homeless people downtown, goddamn it, looking at the buildings that made them homeless. And they
Facts.
fought for this goddamn country. And they homeless and y'all doing this, that's a spit in the face, my nigga. You feel me? They fought for y'all able to be sitting in there to even make a damn law.
But
Or
I'm gonna tell the homeless this. Everybody that got fired from their job and got homeless, you better re in line for it because they're hiring everybody back. And they giving niggas like lawsuits and shit saying that the shit was, you know what I mean, unlawful and all that shit,
yeah,
and paying them back pay. So niggas is getting rehired and getting back pay from the whole COVID shit. So
yeah. Hey dog, did you see that Laguna shit that they've been talking about on the commercials, like from the 50s to the 80s? So that means they were fucking up the water near a naval base out there in the Carolinas. That's that shit that they talking about. Like they were giving them fucked up water, the soldiers and the families that stayed near that end. That's what that commercial about. They were giving them cancer, all kind of shit. Look up
hey,
Laguna. That Laguna shit. They said even if you lived around there, they giving that money away because they know they fucked up. That's what that commercial is about. And those were on U.S. soldiers. That shit is sick.
hey, the thing is, man, that if anybody deserve health care, is our veterans and our soldiers.
Exactly.
They fought for us. People coming back dismembered and shit, no legs and shit, no
Man,
arms.
what?
You know what I mean? All type dismembered. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
and
still
then
can't
some
get
of
what
them
they need to
barely
get. You
here.
feel me?
Dog, that's the shit I be talking about, yuck. And then when I was going down there to fight for my kids, I saw a bunch of people. Most people are downtown. They're looking at the buildings that made them homeless. And one thing I brought up, them soldiers could be overseas, their wife cheating on them or their husband cheating on them, and they be done took them to court for family and child support and got money from them. I'm like, how they gonna pop up at the court if they over there fighting? And they take the kids right, like shit like that be happening, y'all. No bullshit. Like how you gonna do that to more fuck them up and they over there fucking fighting for us in order for you to even have the right to even try to fuck with me? You get me?
My thing is this, man. The black race has fought for every race, but every race ain't fought for us. Like
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying right there. Nobody came to the help of the black race, but it be motherfuckers shucking and jiving, goddamn it, in the black race, and then turn on us, man. Like we sitting up here talking, dog. You think other black people could be sitting up here like this and not be screaming and hollering and talking about beef and shit, nigga? We talking about trill shit. We not talking about who did who and what, man. We talking about trill shit. Whether it makes sense to you now or later, man. You know what I'm talking
absolutely, absolutely, man. let's end it on a good note because we've been in this motherfucker for.
Oh, okay, damn, dog.
Let's hear from Ronald. You know what I mean? Let's hear his response. You know what I mean for
Okay, okay,
the
bet.
Hebrews versus Negroes. You know what I mean to end it on a good note.
Okay, bet.
We planned well for retirement, but I wish we had more cash.
This is bullshit. Fuck you, bitch.
That nigga say fuck your bitch.
All of my
That's a good note.
sent me the press release that came these irrespective media of expressions. It is our collective duty to create a society where everyone has the same opportunities, irrespective of their race, religion, ethnicity, or sex. Freedom of speech and freedom of expression should not be seen as an infringement, but unfortunately, based on what we have seen lately in the news, this is a sad reality in America. We definitely have more work to do to fix this. The Israelites are dedicated to collaborating with all groups to make it possible for people from all backgrounds to watch the documentary Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. Just as one might watch the 1977 Roots TV miniseries, which is shown annually every February during Black History Month.
Facts.
The mass media relies on promoting exclusivity, stroking fear, and assigning blame to those that go against their narrative. Everyone should be free to approach their past without worrying that they will be singled out, vilified, and bullied. I implore everyone to take the time to read my books, watch my movie documentaries, then fact check everything so that we all can have a full understanding of the true history of Black people in the diaspora, which is now being told from a different perspective. Using the study of history, theology, geography, cartography, biology, craniology, odontology, genetics, linguistics, archaeology, anthropology, and more, I have provided the evidence to substantiate that the information in my visual literary work is indeed factual. Hopefully, after all of this is done, we can begin to forge a nation founded on our complete history. I pray that we are able to continue to bring people together of all backgrounds to embrace historical events and facts that are detrimental to the progression of our society as a whole.
For use,
Signed,
for use.
Ronald Dalton Jr. See,
Bro live in Africa, bro. He gave you the message, man, from Africa. He ain't subjugated to American traditions or laws, man. He moved him and his family to Africa. So when he's making these Hebrew to Negro um, books and documentaries, he's actually in the motherland where everything is at. And he's getting real, you know what I mean? So you can't, it ain't no like no disrespect to the people that's giving knowledge. I ain't gonna even say Hotep because that's disrespect because knowledge is power. So it's not fake. You know what I mean? Let me just say that, man. He really doing his history, his due diligence. He's interviewing people, you know what I mean? Like from different races, different parts of, you know what I mean? He goes deep into he goes deep, man. And he's out there where it started, man. So he really got the game, you know what I mean? So go check it out, man. And I don't want nobody to get offended, you know what I mean? Or nobody to feel disrespected, man. Knowledge is power. Just some knowledge, man. Nobody should feel offended. Nobody should feel vilified. Nobody should feel, you know what I mean, canceled, you know what I mean, for just watching a documentary. You know what I mean? We watch slave movies every motherfucking year.
How the fuck do you get canceled from watching some shit they put out? Like that shit is crazy.
We watch slave movies every year. Nobody gets canceled for watching a slave movie. So
So why are they playing it if you're gonna get canceled for your opinion on seeing some shit they showed? Like that shit is crazy. Like dog, you cannot cancel nobody from some shit. It's like me playing some shit right now. Xfinity. If I play that shit in the background, god damn it. So at every rock show, rock and roll concert, if I'm at that motherfucker and I post that shit on my shit, am I gonna get tagged by the artist at that point? Like they making this shit real complicated.
It's also, bro, a temperature and a heart check. You feel me? Being, you feel me? Being from the streets, like you could know this. You feel me? If somebody is trying to see, like, hey, okay, you think you bad, Kyrie? You don't want to take the shot. You know what I mean? Oh, you think you can just share anything? I'ma test you. And if he went through with all of those 6 steps that he did, they would have known that they completed fully the buck breaking. But now that they got people, the cavalry is standing up, they saying it's not as easy. But that's what they are trying to do. They were trying to like literally test them, see how far they can get away with this. Because, like you said, when it's slavery movies, no one cares, but they say, look, it's the blacks, right? We can pick on them. And historically, they have been able to pick on us, right? They've been demonizing us, dragging our image through the mud. And as a at large, we haven't been combating the negative stereotypes on our image. We might do it on the grassroots level, but collectively, you don't hear people. You get people that perpetuate the stereotypes. Oprah with the color purple, make everybody think that you like Danny Glover and shit like that. Even Tyler Perry, he put out a bunch of movies that's in favor of the black woman, but that's kind of disparaging to the black man. So we collectively haven't took control of our identity. So that's what they're trying to do, trying to
no,
destroy him, Kanye, and our identity.
it's not collectively taking it because collectively taking it, like we was all black power when these movies was coming out. So my question is, how many Holocaust movies do we see a year compared to slavery movies? We don't get them. They ain't playing no Holocaust movies. It's forbidden. But we could do, like you said, slavery movies every year, annually.
Yeah,
Let
so it's like
play.
they shitting on niggas, but they get their billions off the word nigga. Like people don't understand.
But but
Jews are
but
making their money off niggas.
absolutely, I agree with you. Along with
Dog,
every,
and that's my
along,
point.
along
But you
with
can't say
everybody,
nothing about.
along with
That's where their
everybody,
money come from. They
along
like,
with
come on,
everybody
man.
else.
And
You
I
know,
said at one time, I said, if that's the case, get your boy Drake. That's what I said. If that's the case, get your boy Drake. He say nigga all the time. Ain't he a Jew? Look how many billions they done made off that nigga. Y'all don't hear me.
nah, you landed. You landed absolute, absolutely.
Dog,
All tens, bro. You landed. But
dog.
the whole shit is that we gotta stop. Like, just know, like, just get knowledge of self, man. You know what I mean? Street
Yeah,
knowledge.
just get knowledge yourself.
Just get knowledge of self, man, and do your own due diligence, do your own history, and that's the moral of the story, man. You know what I mean?
Like-minded people work with like-minded people, no matter what.
You ain't gotta make an outburst. You ain't gotta disrespect no companies or whatever. You know what I mean? Just know who you are.
Yeah.
Period. You know
All
what I
I
mean?
know is, man,
And the last thing, all this motherfucking shit, this cancellation shit. You know what I mean? When they feel that the slave get out of pocket and they want to beat you like Toby. You know what I
talk to them.
mean? When you say you motherfucking Kunta Kinte and they want to beat the shit out you. You know what I mean? For noticing that you really from that.
That's that slave shit.
He was just sticking to his heritage and his lineage, and they beat the shit out of him
Hey, that boy woke up.
to program him to just be what is today. And
Yeah.
we've been whipped to fucking death and programmed to be what it is today. That
The
movie is symbolic to what's going down today, man.
man, and it's so brutal today. Like if you look at what today is, man, from when we was coming up in the 90s, this shit is so brutal.
I
It's
agree. I agree because instead of the slave whipping us, It's a nigga like you whipping.
Yeah,
Until you die.
yeah, and they
I mean,
gonna beat
so
you.
yeah.
Dog, when they pulled up the first hologram, that when I was like, they own your likeness until you die, nigga. You still working for them.
Hey
That's
man,
how I looked at it.
hey, we out this motherfucker. It's
Hey,
been
my
a long
bad,
night.
dog. Hey, thank you for having me up here, dog.
Hey man, next time, man, drink the whole bottle, not half.
Dog, what you said,
That
the
nigga,
whole
that nigga,
dog.
you talking about the whole bottle? That nigga drunk a bottle and a half.
And
Dog,
a
hey,
half,
hey,
right?
be easy. He don't realize I was already on half the second
Bro, you
bottle.
on a Four Loco or what?
Nah, nigga, I'm on that goddamn brandy, dog. I
That
just
Talking
nigga,
vodka?
that nigga went and got a throwback Cisco bottle in the
dog, hey, stay in my business.
Mad dog. He
Hey,
got a Zima?
hey, why y'all in my business like that? The Zima is for the hoes. I'm talking about
He
the
knew
hoes.
exactly what you was talking about.
Oh, because he knew.
Dog, hey, dog, when you said Zima, I said that's for the hoes that do
That's part of his
cocaine.
arsenal. That Zima is part of his arsenal. Hey,
Damn. The
Hey,
Zima and the Mickeys? Okay, I
hey,
got you.
hey, be easy. That Zima is for the hoes that do cocaine a lot. I'm like, it's all,
uh,
I got
yeah,
things to
we
do.
out this motherfucker, man. Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
peace. Yuck, I'm going to hit you, bro, on the
hey,
ground.
hey, for sure, man. We gonna tap you in on motherfucking high learning and
Higher
shit.
learning, bro. I got to get
Hey,
on that.
thank you.
Peace out,
Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
thank y'all,
for
man, and
sure.
salute to y'all and much love, dog.
Hey, get your drunk ass out of here, man. Have a
Man,
good night. That nigga is drunk as shit, man. Thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in, man. It's been a long night, man. Look, yuck letter, man. I'm kind of tipsy too, man. Drunk a whole bottle myself. This motherfucker is empty. That bitch just kicked in too, man. So thank y'all for everything, man. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in. Salute to fucking Shaniqua, man. You know what I mean? My partner in grind. Salute to all of y'all. I can't even get my words together. I want to take these teeth out and talk. But yeah, salute to everybody for tapping in, man. Y'all tap in with Royal Blunts. Y'all tap in with La Inter Tequila. Y'all tap in with SmokeALotRecords.com. You know what I mean? Y'all tap in with motherfucking Smoke a Lot Radio. You dig? Thank y'all for tapping in. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all catch us this weekend at the Sacramento Kings game. You know what I mean? On Sunday against the Warriors, man. We perform at halftime. Show up and show out. Fuck with the kid, you dig? Looney's in the building, man. Fuck with us, man. We gonna turn up, man. You feel me? On that note, we out this motherfucker. Y'all have a good night, man. You dig? Yada da boys. Subscribe to your motherfucking guy. Yada da.